Hello, the internet! It is Saturday, the 23rd of September 2023, and welcome back to the channel. And welcome to a stream that I'm going to be doing here with my friend Martin. Where's Martin? He's not here. He is here, but he's not here. But he will be here, but he's not here right now. He has ducked out to go to the bottle shop to grab some rum, which is handy. However, I got to tell you this. I can hear that he's still here. He's out the back yapping to somebody. I can hear him yapping. He said he left. He left my presence 15 minutes ago. He said, yeah, I'm going to go to the bottle shop and get some rum. Well, okay, cool. That'll be good for the stream. And I said I didn't say I'd start, but I was telling him I'm going to start at 3:30. It's 3:32. So I started, and I can still hear him. He's out there yapping. So, yo, H-Man, how you doing? Oh, the old Marty in the backyard trick. How you doing, man? So while we wait for Marty to get back, or to go and get back, let's just hang out for a while. And, well, hello. There happens to be a brew in my hand. There's also happens to be an empty glass here. I'm going to pour the glass to the beer, or the other way around, and enjoy it. Marty and I did get back just now from Crookies, where we had a rum of our own, and then we decided to come back and do this stream. We were going to do this stream at 8 p.m, but instead we brought it forward. And oh, it smells so rad. Cheers as eases. This is a YouTube stream too, if anybody's watching, hanging out, chilling, checking and hanging. A YouTube stream, come over to youtube.com/givesaminute. That's where this stream lives. You could check it out on YouTube. You could also check it out on DLive. Well, you could check it out on Facebook Machine. What are we going to do until Marty's ready? I guess we'll just hang out. That's all froth, man. But we're going to talk about UX design, and we're going to talk about specifically the user research phase. Marty is deep into his UX design course, and he has to have some test subjects that are involved in user design, the research thereof. And I was part of his work group this morning, where we went in to investigate user experience of mobile apps when booking airline tickets, in specific using the Jetstar app and the Air New Zealand app. Air New Zealand app is great, Jetstar app is shit. And we went through about an hour and a half worth of a process, and we're going to talk about that and talk a little about what UX design is. This could be a boring stream, but Marty will be here, so it'll be fun, right? But if you don't like UX or you don't know anything about it, which I don't, but you like Marty, then you might enjoy yourself. And if you like watching two dudes just sit around getting toasty, that too, because that's what's going to happen. It's going to hang out for a while on the tubes of you. You'll be wasted by 8 p.m. Yeah, probably. This sounds very interesting. Yeah, man. I mean, you just take it for granted, right? When you're using an app like Tinder, for instance. When you're on Tinder and you're just cruising through, you don't even really pay much to it. You just be like, oh, okay. But there is a UX experience going on there. In this case, no. Should we just do some live Tinder swiping until Marty's here? Ooh, who did this last time? Who did live Tinder swiping? Who was it? Somebody did it and it didn't really go down very well. I don't remember. I don't really care, but I can't recall anyway. But I want to talk a little about, because we're on DLive, about the changes to DLive. Is anybody aware of what I'm referring to? The changes on DLive. We could also talk about the creator program on kick.com, of which I'm not streaming on right now. I do my once a week, put a shirt on, dress up. This is my YouTube stream, but we can talk about whatever we like. Does anybody want to talk about that? I don't know. There has been the credit program opened up on kick.com. The minimum requirements to obtain, I guess, employment with Kick, I suppose, because you're getting paid an hourly rate to stream. Seems quite high. The CCV is about 130, I think, 130. It's well and truly out of range. If you do that, you have to share your phone screen via OBS. Yeah, that's true. I could easily do that. And by the way, Hendrik, it's interesting you should mention that, because a lot of the... So this morning when we did this UX research program, I don't know what Marty's referring to it as, but whatever he calls it, when we did it this morning, Marty was not insisting, but Marty was like, oh, we got to use Zoom, and we got to use this app called Let's View. We got to use an app called Let's View. I'll show it to you. I'll just turn the brightness down a little here. We got to use this app called Let's View. Looks like this on your phone. It's still too bright. Yeah, you got to use this app called Let's View on your phone, and you got to have it on your computer. It lets you share your phone screen with Zoom. Then you've got to go into the apps and do the apps, talk about the apps, and then you've got to be on camera and this and that. And I said, dude, that's OBS. Like, I can do all that crap in OBS and do it really easy. And for some reason, I should have put my foot down, but Marty and I, or both of us made the decision somewhat. However we settled on it, we decided to use Zoom. So it was all kinds of shit fight to get me picture in picture. We wanted to hear Marty's voice, but we didn't want to see Marty. Marty needed to be viewing what I was viewing on an external monitor so that he could see what I was and talk me through things. He didn't need to be on camera, but he needed my audio and my visuals in the small corner with the iPhone in large. And I was like, all this stuff is so easy on OBS, and yet we faffed around with this Zoom program. Zoom really bunked up the quality of it. I'll show you. Marty won't mind if I show you a little of it. Way too complicated. What a bad user experience. Right on, H-Man. That's my case in point. I'll just open it up. It's got it in QuickTime Player. I should have it here in Open Recent Skis. That's not going to work, is it? Yes, it did. Yeah. Okay, so let me show you here. So over here, Skins, this is just the QuickTime file that it bumped out. And as you can see, recording in progress.
Okay, great. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Benon. This is Benon, our user.
So basically, I won't play much of it, but what you can see there is my phone in large and my picture in picture. And then as we scroll through, we use the apps. And as you know, as I was working through the apps, at the bottom, the tabs there, flights, book, airpoints, and more. I mean, yeah, you can't see my finger where I'm hovering over it, but I can see the book. And so basically, what I was saying, or what I was getting at with what I was trying to get to with Marty is that stuff. That's ripe, not ripe. That is OBS. That's what OBS does. Like bring in multiple sources, output them to one file. Zoom gives you a 40-minute cap. So we had to do 3 sessions of 40 minutes each, then stitch them all together at the end to make one final video. Not only that, but in between each session, you've got to wait a mandatory 6 minutes. This is the free version of Zoom, right? So you got to wait 6 minutes before you can start a next session. So we had to do it in 3 sessions with 6-minute gaps between each. By the time you start again, you've kind of lost your mojo, if you like. You're in between conversations, but yeah, you got to pick it right back up from where it was. And it dumbed down the resolution quite a lot. I was like, man, if we had done that in OBS, it would have taken me maybe 10 minutes to set it up, and then we could have just hit record. Off we go, straight through, and bump out one file at the end. But we didn't. So this is just another example of how rad OBS is. And OBS in 2023, they're always free. The only version of OBS 2023, even on a Mac, is rad. Go back a few years, go back like 5 years, Creator Cast days, OBS on a Mac was all kinds of wrong. Anytime any update came, you were like, don't update that, it's working, don't touch it. Now it's like, I'm on the latest version of OBS, I'm on a Mac. Okay, I do have loopback audio. That's essential. You got to have Rogue Amoeba, Rogue UE Amoeba. You got to have that company's program loopback. Once you've installed loopback, you pay for it. Once you've got it going, OBS is freaking amazing. Why use Zoom when you can use Discord too? I mean, dude, imagine trying to get Discord. Imagine trying to get multiple browser sources into a Discord record window. I don't look at Discord like that, and I don't know if Marty would know what Discord is. Damn, that's a tasty beer. But yeah, like you could definitely use Discord. I'm just not exactly sure. Discord still doesn't allow you to, well, it didn't for quite a while, to add a RTMP source as a camera. Yo, Delsky! What to do? How you doing, man? Dale, you are hosted on D-Live. I am what? On where? Let's go and have a look. What's going on the D-Live machine skins? Who hosted me? DLive.tv. I'm not signed in. Ah, crikey. Let me sign in. Sign in. Log in. The D-Live machine. My channel. Pause. MD Wit. Yo, MD Wit. How you going? Thanks for the host and the diamond. That's going to be weird. Thank you for the diamond. Thank you for the host, MD Wit. It's a pleasure. Thank you. How do you do? How are you, MD? Hendrik, I'm still on OBS 27.0.1. My take is why fix when not broken. Okay, I completely understand and I concur on this important point. However, one thing interjected there. Please smash the like button here on the tubes of the U. Please. If you are interested in UX design and you want to talk to Marty, I see 3 watching and I only see 1 like. We need 2 more. Why not live on Kick? Because this is my weekly YouTube stream. I do 1 stream a week on YouTube and I'm wearing a collar for it. Whenever you see me dressed up like a complete twat, it's usually a YouTube stream. And I just don't restream that to Kick. Maybe I should to keep my CCV cruising along. I don't know. That CCV isn't going to happen for me, is it? Just on that note, while we wait for Martin to arrive, I wonder if if Kick will bring out a tiered level, like minimum wage, for example. And by the way, what is the hourly rate? I don't even know what the hourly rate is. I understand the requirements to obtain it, but I'm not sure what it is. But if there's an hourly rate for, say, like an apprentice or a tradesman or an executive, or then is there an hourly rate for just a shit kicker and it's less and therefore you need less CCV? I don't know. I mean, I would hope that that's the case. I would hope that there's a level, like a tier level that you can apply for and then work your way up. Because, to be completely frank, I don't think every streamer should be paid the same, right? Not every streamer is the same. Although on this planet we live on where everyone's equal and there's no shades of grey anymore, I don't know. 4 thumbs up now. I see 3 thumbs up and 3 watching. I like that number. Thank you, Dale. Thank you. And also, it's good to focus on YouTube every now and then, just to keep our fires burning on the tubes of you, because there are cool features on YouTube. Did you know there are emotes on YouTube? Where are they? Where are they? Add a reaction. Here's one. What does this do? Okay. Here comes a basketball. No. What does the basketball do? Okay, they don't do anything. Okay, they're a bit lame. Here comes a shoe. Here comes a pill. I thought they might float around. Nah. Okay. There's a lot to choose from, though. Symbols. Dale's got a laughing face. Exclamation. Yeah, okay. But there is also interact with heart emojis. That looks cool, right? Smilings. Heart, 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 heart. Heart, 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 heart. Heart, 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 heart. Richard, Richard, Richard. Clown, 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 clown. Heart, 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 heart. Heart, 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 heart. Smiling. Heart, heart, heart. 100%. Smiling. Heart, heart, heart. Heart. Richard, Richard. Heart, heart, heart. And you see what I'm saying? I can just keep my finger down and hearts just keep exploding out. No, they don't. They only come out willy-nilly. Kangaroo. Oh, that's cute. Little kangy. You see what I'm saying? What I'm saying is things have changed on the Tubes of You. It's more interactive than it ever was. You can make clips on YouTube now. You can do all kinds of things aside from the things that you can do elsewhere. Still no crypto integration. I'd like to see crypto integrated somehow. I'd like to see crypto integrated into Kick. By the way, where are the kicks? We've got an hourly rate, we've got subs, but we don't have kicks yet. We need kicks. Kicks is the in-app currency, kind of like the lemon. Be very interested to see what a kick is worth. Is it going to be more than 0.012 cents or less? Oh, can we take a poll? Can we do polls? Yeah, we can do polls in the YouTube, can't we? Where are the poll features? Add a reaction, manage your audience, start a poll. Okay, here we go. Will kicks on kick.com be valued higher than 0.012 cents in brackets like lemons on DLive? And the answers to the poll will be yes or no. Start a poll. I've never done a poll before. And it comes up on the chat here as well. 0 votes thus far. And still 0 votes. This is a cool feature though, right? The features, we gotta start interacting with the tubes more. So far 0 yes. By the way, of the one person watching, make a poll, make a vote. Why did I make a poll with one person? No, 100% says no. I want to interact with it myself. Let me interact with it. At least I can vote. I'm going to say yes. Ooh, it's fitty-fitty. It's fitty-fitty. Oh, the poll's changing. I can't see it all up there. I can see it. Oh, poll 3 votes will kicks. Oh, you got to do the drop down? End poll? No, I want to see the poll. My poll. Oh, okay, I have to click on it. Oh, it's 50-50. It's one. It's cranked 4 votes, folks. There's 4 votes. I like it. I like this. This is interaction. This is interaction. We just got to get more crew over here. Can we get more crew over here? Can someone quick quote tweet the stream and get more crew over here? Are we live on Twitter? I mean X. Are we live on X? Let me see. Twitter, because I don't know if that's connected anymore. Twitter. Let me go over here, skins. Twitter. Sign up. I don't want to sign up. I just want to see what's going on, man. Twitter.com/. Imagine Slash's Twitter account. Twitter.com//. Twitter.com/gives a minute. Yes, live on Twitter. Oh, thanks, Hendrik. Thank you, man. Let me see, skins. I don't want to sign in. Really? You can't just go straight to the URL, skins? Okay, I trust you, man. I trust you. Thank you, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, Rev Jim over on DLive with a diamond. Thank you, Rev Jim. I just want to tell you how it feels. I forgot what my alert was. We need, okay, Twick, YouTube. YouTube needs some kind of in-app donation, and therefore you could set up Mayunuses, and I just want to tell you how it feels and all the other cool things. The poll still stands, folks. 4 votes. Will Kicks on kick.com. You know what? Can we tweet it out to Twitter? To Tote? I'm gonna open up the Brave Trouser browser. I'll just get off there in case anything incriminating pops up on my trouser browser. Where's my Brave skins? And where's Terminal opened? Terminal? Get the hell out of there, Terminal. I want to go to Twitter as a signed in machine, and I want to tweet this out. Okay, Twitter. I want to go. I got a message. I'll leave that later. Wow, I'm following all this BitBoy crypto news. It's pretty heavy. I'm gonna just go take a screenshot of this. I'm gonna go. Oh, hang on. I'm just going to grab a copy of this. I just copied the contents of the... Well, Kick's on kick.com. I don't need to do kick.com. I'll just tag Kick in it. On kick.com. Be valued higher than 1.12 cents on lemons on DLive. I can't even tag DLive into it. Oh, DLive have blocked me. Oh no, my bad. It's official DLive, not DLive official. My latest poll on YouTube. And then I'll put a link to this very stream that we are on by nabbing it from here. We are on. Hey, shut me up. This might bring in some more crew. And I'll also add a screenshot. Oh, I should write vote on my latest poll.
Uber Drinks.
Hey, he's back. Uber Drinks. I just posted that. On Twitter.
Oh,
and in comes Martin.
special uninvited guest came in the back door.
How do you do, man?
I do very good. Are we live?
Yeah, I started. By the way, you didn't go when you said you were going,
No,
did you?
I didn't.
No, I heard you yapping out there. I was like,
yeah. Well, I tried. I said I had a call, right? I said I had a phone call, and then it didn't pan out. And then they called just as I was about to leave. So I was like, oh,
those bastards.
yeah, it was like a WhatsAppity call. What's
Well-
going on here?
Well, we're just doing a poll. We're doing a little Twitter poll,
On a poll.
and yeah,
Pole dancing.
we're just. I see 4 votes. 50-50. Will Kicks on kick.com be valued higher than 1.12 cents like lemons on DLive? What did you get?
Ready?
Plantation rum.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's a Jamaican.
Jamaican.
Yeah.
Shit, yes.
I could be Yeah, it's a Jamaican. Yeah, I don't get it as much, but I've had it a couple of times. It's in the same realm as the Appletons and things. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you know how I feel about it. I'm sort of strict with the gozzos, you know. Yeah, but for sure. And you got limes?
Yeah, probably.
Hello, people. Well,
I'm gonna. Yeah, you get your drinks and stuff,
I
and
need
then
to urinate, and I'll get some water.
do all that, and you can have a beer if you want, or if you don't have to.
Yeah. I'll bring in because you've got.
That's not the.
That was like what you do. I'll just fix myself up.
Yeah. Do your things. He's gonna come back, folks, and then we'll talk about UX design. I'm just filling in some time here on the YouTube machine skins. So I tweeted that out, and not obviously, but like most times I tweet stuff, it goes nowhere. Even though I tagged Kick and D-Live into the machine. Let's have a look at the Ben Armstrong news. Any updates? We've seen that pinned tweet. The truth about Ben Armstrong. I kind of don't want to watch it. It's pretty heavy. Have you guys been following all that information? Hendrik, that's how I found out that you're alive. Had to delete YouTube from the phone due to it draining my battery even when not in use. Oh, crikey. You can do polls on Twitter too. Not sure if it's a Twitter Blue feature. Yeah. I don't know either. I'm not too sure. Either way, I'm happy that we have this feature on the Tubes of You. I've got 4 votes. It's 50-50 apiece. And we will see if anything comes from the poll. So what else can we talk about until Martin gets back in here? I'm not going to buy a GoPro Hero 13. Wait, 12? Yeah, 12. What the 13? No, 12. I got a 10, 11. Yeah, I missed last year. Yeah, I'm not going to buy it. YouTube. GoPro removed 2.7K 60 with the Max Lens Mod 2.0. It's either 1080 240 or 4K 60. They took out the middle resolution. It's like, what? I've no idea what happened to Crypto Boy. So he was accused of assault. I can only say SA on YouTube. I can't say the word, but you know what I mean. He was accused of SA, and he was accused of misappropriation of funds, and he was accused, or he cheated on his wife. But he did. We talked about this. We did the stream where we looked into it. But he had an affair, ongoing affair. But he has been accused of misappropriating funds and SA. And so the other business partners inside the BitBoy Crypto brand voted unanimously to remove him from his own creation. He created that channel from nothing with himself, and he eventually employed people and had a board of directors and all that other crap. And they voted to get rid of him and take over ownership of the assets and of the company. And of course, there is now a lawsuit ensuing. And so it's getting tight in the community, split divisions, Ben Armstrong, for and against kind of thing. And yeah, it's going to be a interesting few months. On the one hand, you've got a whole bunch of fanboys, and on the other hand, you've got a whole bunch of truth seekers. And the truth seekers want to find out, the nuts and bolts of it. Because on the one hand, Ben Armstrong is asking for donations, but on the other hand, merely months ago, he was proclaiming how rich he was, how wealthy he was off crypto. Are you telling me that he didn't keep his own coins in his own wallets? Are you telling me he didn't have access to those keys? All of his crypto assets have been somehow taken away from him? Not your keys, not your crypto, dude. You were trying to teach us that. He never really went full DeFi, but he should have. He's the biggest crypto influencer. He should have the concept of not your keys, not your crypto. Now, either he does and he has other wallets that he's holding from us, and he's misappropriating funds again. I don't know, but it's strange that the business side of it, that all can happen. The voting to remove him, I get all that. Like, that's what happens when you bring other people in, and they have power and ownership over your asset. You always run that risk of a majority voting you out. But to take your crypto from you, how do you do that unless you don't have your own keys? Unless he mustn't have been holding it in his own wallet. It's crazy. Everyone gets accused of SA lately. Easy way to get people cancelled. Well, yeah, SA is a strange one. There's obviously going to have to be detailed explanation, a story, investigation, accused, accuser. It's going to be messy and dirty. And it is messy and dirty. It's all over the Twitter machine, and it's back and forward. Hey, I'm in the Ben Armstrong camp for sure. I think I've always said this about these other guys though. They're nobodies. They're nobodies. Frankie Candles, I skipped that shit every time it was on the show. Some dude just waffling on about the charts and here's the wick and here's this, and it's like, dude, you don't know anything, yet you're pretending that you know these cycles, and it's such a load of wank. So I don't follow, and I all that stuff can go away and just talk about you know what Ben Armstrong should do? He should, when he has, start again from scratch and have no bias, just present the facts, just factual, and that way things like Richard Hart and Hex wouldn't get gatekept from the beginning. The information will be out there, it will be disseminated to more people, and it would be accurate instead of having the potential for it to get not messed up and confused. Wow. I wonder, you know what? Let's take a look at YouTube. Oh, hello. That's funny. Let's go to YouTube. Let's use YouTube. I'm live right now, right? Like, I'm live. Let's use YouTube like we would use DLive or Kick. Let's go to the homepage. Let's see who's live. I am. Oh. Can we host someone? Can we get involved with someone? Here's a stunning woman about to do a dive. Okay, so let's not get distracted here. How can we engage other streamers? How can we use DLive, YouTube like DLive? It doesn't really have that feature, does it? Like, where are the live channels? Your clips, I've never seen. Oh, wow. Come on in, man. Oh, there's clips here. That's cool.
Is this chair for me? Or?
That chair is for you. This note's for you.
I forget which one I put down there now. I think it was that one. Your one was further in.
Yeah, mine's further in.
Why do you put your drinks on this side of the table? There's
shit over there. Yeah. Are you joining me now? Or?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Sorry, I've been a little bit sort of in and out.
Did you get a rumski? No?
I left the bottle in here. I thought you had some glasses.
Oh, I didn't do anything with it.
Oh.
Yeah, there's some up there. Oh, you don't do ice, do you?
Nah.
Tell you what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to bring Martin on. I'm going to open up a second microphone. So now that microphone's on, so you can bring that around. I'll get out of the way a little here. Been a while since we've had you on, Martin.
Yeah, it has. I'll familiarise myself with this setup.
Yeah.
Is that alright? Just like that, I guess. Yeah, it's better.
Oh, it does that wobble thing, doesn't it? It's pretty better like that.
Yeah.
You can't hear it. He hasn't got Kansas on, but that was like super ASMR-ish. Actually, put those cans on. They're yours. You might have to adjust them because Poopsie used them last. Might be a bit too tight. They probably will be too tight.
I just farted.
Yeah, well, and I'll just get a bit of a better focus on this machine.
I'm so retarded.
Oh, it's probably a bit too tight. Just pull them out a little.
Yeah, but even adjusting something like with my wrist, it's like...
Oh, yeah. Should I do it for you?
No, it's all right. I can do it. Couldn't do it on my head, though.
No.
Funnily enough. Oh, that's better.
You see? Oh, hello. Now, that's right. I've changed my lighting as well since you've been here last. ASMR.
What was that?
What was that? ASMR. That's better. Well, how are you, Martin?
I can hear it.
Nice.
This thing's on. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, Benon.
You know, I'm good mostly. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us about your
Little
injuries.
Tickle. Oh, Jesus, those. Yeah. That sounds like like I'm just spieling about a whole lot of things that are wrong. You know. So let's get right into it because I got heaps of it. I'll tell you what's wrong today.
ASMR Marty, Hendrik.
What's that?
In the chat there.
ASMR. Oh, Hendrix. Yeah. What is ASM?
Do you want to see what ASMR is?
Yeah.
ASMR Marty.
I know, I've heard it.
Let me do a search on the tubes of you for some great ASMR.
Hello, givers. Do you still call them givers?
I do. Okay, let's go.
Hey. That was nice. Wow.
It's not meant to be sexual, but I'm boning up.
I love the little whispers in the ears, particularly my left ear.
I gotta stop that.
It's too much.
It's too much, eh?
Okay.
It's not meant to be, but I mean, like,
It's not just her. Look at where she is.
is that Halloween?
You want to get into that room, like.
What is that behind her? Bananas? Bananas and flowers?
I don't know, but I've got to forget about injuries and things. I'm doing fine.
Well, tell us about your wrist injury.
Okay, yeah, all right. If we have to, I've hurt my wrist. I ride a bicycle for work. That smelled really good, by the way.
That's not really good.
Yeah, you just burped.
Did you smell my burp?
Yeah, it smelled like dog shit.
That's the second time you smelled dog poo, but there hasn't been any.
Didn't smell like dog shit. It's an in joke from earlier, right? Yeah, I hurt my wrist. I ride a bike for work. I have to navigate dog shit and dogs all the time. And I've hyperextended my wrist.
Ouchie
And it
mama.
fucking this happened in June. Yeah, been like receiving some treatment, some rehabilitations from like a therapist and whatnot, and yeah, seeing a specialist. Not tomorrow, 3 tomorrow. On Monday.
Not tomorrow. The next day.
Yeah, 3 tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, but I've bunged up my wrist a bit. While it feels good, I've been doing these sort of exercises that's still quite weak around the wrist, and I can't even vacuum. So if any of you guys want to like come vacuum my place, maybe she can.
Yeah.
Maybe she can.
We better give her props. What channel was that we were just looking at?
So is ASMR this sound thing that you told me about before in the past, like eating chips, that crinkle stuff?
Totally. That's definitely it, dude.
Okay, yeah. ASMR, maybe, yeah.
And her channel was Sarah Lavender ASMR.
I'll remember that name.
And I mean, she put up a video 4 hours ago. It's got 8.8 thousand views.
Where's she? Is she like part of the crew, or is she just someone on YouTube ASMR?
She's literally the first one that came up when I searched for ASMR was her.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a growing.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about it years ago.
Yeah, because I did. Yeah.
But that's why I knew I'd heard ASMR.
I did White Star.
Andrew Gabber.
I did White Star ASMR, a channel.
Was that ASMR?
There it is. Look, this is
that ASMR?
Kind of. This is my channel.
Oh.
Sensory or I did this.
You did this stuff.
I did. This is my channel. I made this channel.
You're not going to get anything. Like, you don't look like that chick, you know? Like, you're just playing with matches and...
Check this out.
Where's the microphone? Is that it behind?
I can't remember how I did it, but that's shit.
Another one?
But I drank.
Well, that one's better.
I drank all 4 of those bruises as well.
Did you?
I did indeed.
One after the other skis.
And by the end of it, I think
where's my
it's
beer
a bit
glass?
sloppy.
It's up there. I'll get it.
Have one, yeah. Hey, these are That glass, that's the glass right there. You want it in stereo ASMR? Why don't you ASMR it by pouring it next to the...
Yeah, this is a bit interesting.
Hang on a sec, folks. Stop, Marty. Hold on.
Yeah,
we're going to have a live in-the-house...
ASMR by ASMR.
Oh, we can get both mics going. Hold on a second.
ASMR by ASMR.
Let me turn off...
Can we do some crossfade, like,
Let me turn off...
like fancy microphoneage?
Hang on a sec. I turned off that little background track.
Can we just use it as a fill?
You do your thing. You got
Right there too.
2 mics to choose from.
Ooh.
You fucked that up.
I fucked it up bad. Yeah, I can't even. I've got a bung wrist. My beer looks shit compared to that one. I'm gonna fix it. Hang on. Down. Sit down. Sit down. Hear the bubbles?
Yeah, it sounds rad.
This is better than your ASMR.
Stop hitting the microphone.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying. That's good.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have talked. It's interrupting.
Add more beer.
Someone's pissing on the lawn. Okay, that didn't have anything. I'm bung. I just disclosed my injury. I'm bung. Like, I shouldn't even be like allowed to participate. Just get out.
Oh, that's empty.
ASMR off.
ASMR off. Well,
Cheers.
you can now see. Cheers, it's Cobber. It's actually quite hard to do, right? Got to give props to the gurus of ASMR, of which I am not. But I did that one. I've done a few in here. Handling 120 Australian dollars.
This looks like $50.
That's so stupid, isn't it?
Is it a magic trick?
No, it's just me fondling that for 12 minutes.
But some people really, really like it. Like, I mean, you have like I know, like autistic people are really highly sensory. Some of them, anyway.
Well, let's see how many views this shit's got. It's got 500 views, man. What the fuck? What's my most viewed video? Jesus.
Is that the wind and the whistles?
I did some reading. Oh, fuck, I forgot about this. Cassadaga Nights. Written by John Bailey. Spoken by White Star ASMR. God, it was hot tonight. Unusually hot for April. Oh, I can't. Even with the... That's fucked up. I did that. How many views has that got? 78.
Does it gross yourself out looking at a close-up of your mouth talking?
It's not that. It's just so stupid. Most popular video. The beer's got 1.6k views.
What's your reading got? None.
70 or something.
I'm going to watch it. Make it 80.
Potato chips bag, extreme crinkling plastic bag, no talking.
30 minutes. You know what? This is the one that you showed us.
That's it. You know what, man? We're not here for this. We're here to learn about fucking... Let's forget all that crap. We're here to learn about UX design, Marty.
Yeah, well, that's what you've built this stream as, build as, and
more specifically, the user research in your course of UX. Okay, tell the stream what is UX design.
Sure. And it's important to talk about it, like, because a lot of people that I mentioned to, they haven't heard of it. That's not saying, like, some of you people may know it, you know somebody that works in it, or working it yourself. I mean, there's 2 people right in here.
In this stream, there is
I'm just joking around.
There's one person watching.
Oh.
One. God.
All right. So hands up if you know what UX is.
Yeah. Everybody flock to the chat now. All one of you.
Is it Hendrik? Is Hendrik in the house?
I gotta say, it's just you, man. I got one viewer on YouTube. So
should have promoted this stream a bit more. Hey, like I mean, might have got some.
What would be your suggestion for that?
For promoting it? I have no fucking idea how you promote a stream. No fucking idea.
I'd like to know.
Yeah.
It's just do it and go on
Do
YouTube.
it and go. Yeah, that's okay.
Run with it and hope.
Yeah, I don't think Hendrik knows. So I'll just tell you what it is. Yeah, it's
You know what?
Hendrik's asleep. He's like,
Hendrik,
this is boring shit.
Hendrik, you're one of us. You and I go way back. So I'm gonna just talk with Marty. That's to the chat. It's not to you, Hendrik. Just to the rest of the chat. There's no one else here. So just gonna have a chat. Eh?
Yeah. Let's do it. If you're not asleep, Hendrik, this will definitely put you to sleep anyway. So UX design is it stands for user experience.
But experience starts with an E.
That's true, yeah. But X marks the spot. In your boggy underwear.
These fandangled new terminologies.
New terminologists.
You're a little hot there. I'll just put you back a bit.
Hot, loud.
A little too hot, yeah.
Ah, sorry.
No, it's better now.
I was a little quiet before, making up for it.
You
in the corner over there. So user experience design is in a sort of a sentence is a design practice with applications, websites, software broadly in mind, and it's an approach to design which incorporates research with users. Overall, it's making things a little simpler. Okay.
Right.
Before sort of going into how you achieve it or something, it's to make things a little simpler, and not clunky, a little bit more intuitive.
Right.
Easier to use, and also hopefully at the end of it, like you kind of, even though you don't go away saying I had a good experience, like you have a good experience, and it stores in your bank. Up here psychologically, it you next time you think of like an airline, like what we were talking about before, or whatever it is that you sort of where you have this experience, you might think of a brand with it.
Right.
Yeah.
So
that particular brand, that you had a good experience.
In the case of domestic airfares in Australia,
yeah.
Because we have.
Should I just open it up a little bit more, like in that, because it's kind of like broad. That's a bit broadly speaking, but it employs like user research, which is what we were doing today.
Yeah. Sitting
down with people, conducting like interviews, testing, usability testing, which is what we did.
Yep.
Of similar applications. That research is then sort of put together, a whole bunch of people's input, and it informs the design. So this process that people are taking, it creates a new pathway for what it is you're building. Okay. It's they're thinking. The way in which they move through an app, it's kind of informing a new design, and it's user based.
Okay.
User based, yeah. It's also known as human centered design and interactive design.
Can you create a web app without any UX?
Of course.
And UX research?
Of course, and that's what's been happening for years. It's sort of from my knowledge, it's about like a little over a decade, like maybe 2010 or a little bit before, that it started. It was gaining momentum. Traction, I meant to say, is track work. Overseas, and it's sort of like Australia's a bit behind. I've known about it for a while before it started gaining traction here. But yeah, so to answer your question, like websites and apps and software, we all use software. You can definitely design and build things without it. What comes out of like a good UX like clean out is a smoother process, which should be noticeable. You know,
is it safe to say that Jetstar didn't engage user research in terms of UX design in their website?
We're talking about like from what we were looking at before. Well, I don't know per se. Like, I mean, because it's like, I think there's a lot of work that could be done with it.
Oh, totally.
Even from my infant days, and I'm studying this. It's not like I'm a professional, you know. Like at you know this stage, I'm learning. But you know, there's a lot of apps, websites, you know, like software, you know, manufacturers out there that they use a little bit of it and they cut corners,
right,
and they might not go through the whole sort of, you know, process of UX like from start to finish.
Would you say that potentially Jetstar might have engaged a UX designer but not ended up going with what they recommended to come up with the app that they
did? I think, and what we were talking about before with the first screen, that search screen.
Yeah.
The home screen, not so great. It's okay.
The home screen looks like nothing like the rest of the app.
It needs to be cleaned up a bit because it's just...
I meant the splash page with the graphic.
Of text. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I kind of look at that as their home page. It's a bit of a landing page or something or other. I don't know. Fuck this terminology. Fuck off.
But I played a little bit of it too before. I just brought a little bit of it up.
Oh, you did? Yeah,
just
nice.
To show.
Yeah.
I was talking more about the tech behind it, how we used Zoom and
yeah. So it's meant to make life easier. Basically, it's meant to make life easier
for the user.
For the user, but also that translates to less people abandoning their process or their transaction and things. Now, so an increase in sales, basically, it's twofold. It's giving back to like a user experience, giving them what they want out of it, and cutting out the bullshit. But it's also driving up volume of transactions or whatever it is that you're doing. It's actually it's known, like it's the stats are there, you know, behind, like, you know, after a project's been complete, just looking at how much it's changed, you know, like I mean, and for various reasons. It could be people dropping off. It could just be people, you know, they're gaining market, you know, in it. Like it's yeah.
What I was going to say is, in Australia, where there's such little competition for domestic, and I know we did international, we did New Zealand, but if you're looking specifically for domestic airfares within Australia, there's such little competition.
I learned of the fourth one, which you said before. I know there's like a couple in between it, like the Rex or whatever, or things that's more rural stuff.
That's like Jetstar underwritten by or subsidiary of, right? Like they're not a separate company.
Rex.
Yeah.
Regional. I think it's Qantas. Yeah. Which Jetstar's owned by Qantas anyway.
Yeah. So what I was going to say is
bit of a monopoly when you look at it.
Yeah. And so is it important to have a website or a web app that's so engaging and user friendly when there's no other alternative? Like the dudes in this country,
they're still competing with like Virgin, and they're still competing like whatever.
There's just three
carriers that are there. Yeah. It's like a triopoly, isn't it?
It's Virgin and Qantas own Jetstar, so they don't care. The money's still coming in.
It's a duopoly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
what I'm getting at is there might be more of a fierce competition in the States where there's hundreds of different airlines.
Yeah, exactly.
In that industry only.
Yep. Yeah, and maybe that's why Jetstar just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
That could be why their app is so crap.
Yep. If there was more competition and they'd stepped up their game with it and were pinching some of their market, then maybe so.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt though. They would have a digital team.
Yeah.
You know, to be able to like rearrange some of that information. You know, I mean, we're not the only ones that are saying there's fuckloads of fucking text in that process, you know? Like all of it, really. Maybe not all of it, but a lot of it has its place. But where's that place? You know?
Yeah, that's the fine print afterwards more so than... Yeah, we did a user case on...
Let's talk about it.
On the Jetstar app, and it was just tedious to
Yeah,
use.
let's talk about it. Like from that like just it's I know probably losing your one audience member.
No,
but-
we've gained an audience member. I see a second viewer.
No way.
Holy shit!
Who's
dudes.
there?
Who's engaging in this? Yeah, like I felt the process was it.
It's so true, man. Look what Hendrix just said. They really don't give a shit. They don't.
Death
they don't-
Star and Qantas don't give a fuck about the customers. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's.
it's so true, man. Like
Hey Hendrik, do you want to call in, dude? The three of us could have a conversate. You know.
yeah.
What's better than 2 Yahoos yapping? 3 Yahoos yapping. Hendrik, if you want to call in, you know how it's done. Tell me if you do, and I'll open up the call-ins. But you know.
That screen though was, remember we were talking as it ended, because I was talking critically about it after the testing had taken place.
You're right.
I'm not going to do that during the testing because it's just a bit like I might swing your opinion on it.
Yeah, you don't want to persuade me.
Create the bias like about it, like
Bottom here.
But yeah,
That takes
the
away the 3 tabs at the top. I guess
that
that's just
screen
easier to
that where it
spot
opened up
to see at the top there,
after
So I
you
did book.
you
I'd go
searched.
flights.
Yeah.
It was just like so much text all over the screen. You had to scroll till you could see your options.
Yeah, fully.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
Fuck out of here. Like, I mean,
I
and
probably
people could look at it and go,
wouldn't
"Oh,
really
you had
tap
to
on the
scroll."
deals page
Yeah, I had to
because I
scroll. I
know
want to see it.
usually-
Like, come on, man. It's not 1996 desktop website,
deals
you
and
know,
stuff. Yeah.
with fuck tons of like information.
Yeah.
It's a process of like booking flights. It's just a small piece of software.
Is it safe to say, or is it fair to say that an app such as an airline app for a booking, isn't it just get the information from the client, pump it into an output that's easily presented,
Form like that.
yeah, and then retrieve
all it
that
is, it's a
form,
form.
and send it out? Like, I don't know, like Hendrik said, yeah, I'll come on, let me get dressed though, I just got out of bed. Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, put clothes on.
Sleeps in the nude.
Don't come on here naked. Naked. Yeah, my point was, or my concern was,
Sorry, that was a
Get-
weird noise.
you have a habit of those, eh?
Sorry. It was actually like a really weird, like not a grunt. It was like a yawn or something, and not to you either.
No. I didn't take it as a yawn at me. I'm going to just bring up this call-in section for H-Man.
Yeah.
We do it in another browser here called Chromium. We haven't had call-ins on YouTube. Actually, fuck, how do we do this on YouTube? I haven't done this for a long time. 2 people watching. If you haven't voted in the poll, please vote in the poll that's above you. Will kicks on kick.com be valued higher than 0.012 cents like lemons on DLive? Current poll results are in. 50-50 split with 4 votes, 2 apiece, folks. If you want to sway that vote, now's your chance. Otherwise, forever hold your piss. I'm going to just sign in here to... Had enough with the headphones? Don't like them?
It just gets a bit warm in here.
Yeah,
It gets a bit warm in here. Yeah.
Open the door skins.
Are you good with that?
Yeah, open the door
Sweet,
skins if
okay.
you want.
The door skins.
It does get a little warm in here, though. I gotta tell you. A little warm skins. We're on YouTube. So if I go, I don't know how I've done this on YouTube. Not like that. Not like that. What is that? What was that we were sharing? What page was that?
We'll be back in 1 second.
Yeah, man. One.
And they've left.
I guess this is good that we got to set this up anyway. Let me just change a few things here, skins. We just get a little background axion here. Okay, let me just change. I think what's going on here is we're picking up the wrong feed. Oh, it's the wrong monitor. That's better. It was the wrong. We've still got 404 from Bad Gateway from Buy Me a Coffee. I'm going to turn that shit off. Let me just set this up so that it's better. I'm going to drag this screen out, Skins. We'll make this nice. Oh, wait. No. That was right. That was right. Oh, undo. It wasn't quite right. It was close to being right, but not quite right. So we got to put it... Okay, let me just fix this up. I'll just drag this handle down. Drag this handle... Okay, that's cool. They keep changing shit. Just when you think you've got it done, they change it. They change it all the time. That's cool. And then when... Oh, we used to have... No, we got to have guest names on, don't we? That's right. Where do I do that? I'll do that here. Guest names. No. Hold on one second. Settings is... Show participant names. Okay, there we go. And the branding is green, not blue. Okay. Can we change that? Doesn't matter. I'll leave it at green. That's how we're going to do it. And when H-Man comes in, he'll come in. We'll have a chat. I mean, it is interesting, I got to say, live on YouTube. It's interesting. By the way, that there, yeah, that's cool. We should be good. That should be, I see the H-Man. I see him. I see the H-Man. There he is. How you doing, Hendrik?
I'm well. How are you?
Hey, good to see you, man. I'm doing well too. That was good timing. H-Man's in on the house. Let me.
I'm just trying to mute this tab here. Let me. Okay, cool.
Now, because I've got, because we've got both, I'm gonna have to put us in widescreen here. It's gonna be best like that because of the layout and the fact that there's two of us here. One of them being Marty,
okay, cool.
One of them being H-Man.
Oh, Hendrik.
Yeah, he's in the house.
Man.
Hey, how you doing?
He can't hear you right now, H-Man, until he puts his Kansas on. But...
Hey,
yeah.
We got a treeway here.
Hey,
yeah. Man. How's it going?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything good in
your? Yeah, it's been all right.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
H-Man's up in Queensland, right?
That's right.
We met a while back, and then it was, then also a stream maybe last year or something.
Yeah.
It refreshed, but it was a while back, maybe like, I don't know, 3 years ago or something or other.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it was, or maybe it wasn't that long. Maybe it was post-COVID, but.
When do you think it was, H-Man, that you shared a screen with?
Well, we not even shared a screen, but like we met maybe within.
Ah, right in the chat.
Oh, wait! I remember because it came back last time. I was sitting in with you, and Hendrik was on, and then there was another lady from the States.
Shala.
Not Shiloh.
Oh no, Suki.
Yeah, it was yonks ago.
Suki.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago, but you guys were having like a menage a twat on the screen, and I was like a fourth wheel there.
A menage a twat.
Yeah, he was having a menage a twat.
Cool.
I don't know if you recall that, Hendrik, or been on. Like, I mean, you do a lot of these things, but yeah, it was when sitting down, and I guess you were there, part of the audience, and like names were ringing bells to me, and then I said to you at the time, I was like, oh yeah, I'm sure of it. Yeah. Anyway, it's good to see you, man. Yeah.
Likewise. Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah.
We got to meet in person too one day. Next time I'm down that way, I'll.
Yeah. I'm a little closer, like, so we could work that out. You're in Queensland, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whereabouts?
Banana Town.
Banana Town. That's Coffs Harbour, man. You got it wrong. Whereabouts are you in Brisbane?
Yeah, Brisbane. Yeah.
Man, I was just there a couple of weeks ago, actually. Like, yeah, a friend of ours moved from Sydney, and I just gave him a hand, like taking some
Duncan. Yeah.
Oh no, not Duncan. No, you don't know.
No, Duncan. I've heard his name here. Is he actually the friend that you used to VR with a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know him, but I've I guess met him through these sort of these channels, you know, the various of them, and also heard a little bit. But did he move there too?
He did. Yeah, funnily enough.
To Brisbane.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to do a road trip.
Yeah, I mean, I said
we got to put the band back together that's never been put together.
Hey, I'm going to grab a Kraken. I know you've got Plantation, but there's Kraken. I'm going to grab one.
Sure, man. Help yourself, yeah.
Marty, you have the stream with Hendrik.
Yeah, cool. That works.
Keep your clothes on. Best behaviors.
Yeah,
Cool.
you just put your clothes back on, didn't you, Hendrik? Yeah.
On. Not
keep-
back on.
Keep them on. Yeah, but on. Yeah, okay. Keep them on. Yeah. Yeah, so it wasn't Duncan. It was a friend of mine and Benon's. Like I met Benon, and you've probably heard this story before because it comes up. I guess how we know one another, how me and Benon know one another. But there's a third person. We all used to work together, and
okay.
his name's Tattoo. And he.
Oh, him. Yeah.
He's the guy that moved to Brisbane. But
Cool.
yeah. No, it's
Sorry about that. I've got trouble with my mouse here and there, and sometimes like it locks open. So that just happened.
Oh yeah, that's
I
okay, man.
wasn't able to speak properly like at that time, but I've managed to close it now.
Hey man, that's okay. Yeah. Did you say it locks open?
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's very difficult to close my mouse again after it happens.
I don't know if like you've spoken to Benon about this, but I think his mum has the same thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When he comes back, we'll ask him.
Yeah.
All right?
me now.
Yeah. I mean, how long's it been that you've been wearing like ladies' panties?
Oh shit!
Like,
3 weeks, I guess.
3 weeks.
How did you guys know about that?
Yeah, well, you should be able to talk openly about it. Don't be.
Oh no, I'm open to talk about it. I just didn't know you guys knew.
You know what? Like now we're getting to it. It was something completely different, but I'm open to all sorts of like funny jokes about like whatever, you know.
Cheers, cunt.
Yeah, cheers, cunt. No.
What's that one?
Mm.
What are you drinking there?
Kraken, just a Kraken premix.
Oh, yum,
Yeah.
yum.
As Marty said, tastes like.
Yeah. What?
I
Fuck,
reckon
I
it's
forgot.
liquid.
Don't tell me. I've forgotten. It tastes like.
Used to be the best. Kirk's
Creaming soda.
Yeah.
Creaming soda. Yeah.
It's pretty close to it. Doesn't
A
taste
little
it.
bit, yeah.
Little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, not
But
entirely.
I reckon more like licorice.
It's not. The Kraken isn't strong enough, and I looked at that before too. It's only 5.5 percentile. There's only 5.5 alcohols floating around in here.
Okay.
This is heaps better than
See,
this one.
Charlotte bought me a bottle once, and
Oh, but you're talking
we had
straight
it on-
Kraken.
Yeah.
yeah. And so, like, like I've only like had it like Hendrik mixes.
Mm.
The better mixes.
Yeah, which is Hendrik mix is basically half to start off with. And,
Sorry, I was just getting a leg rub there, and I don't know if you saw that.
The first glass is half, and then every glass after is straight. So
Yeah.
Nice. you know, Kraken is actually a black spiced rum. It's black. It's the color of that.
So racist. What's color got to do with
Yeah.
it?
It's got absolutely nothing to do with it. But the rums are different, you know. Like
They are?
yeah. You get white rums, you get
2023,
gold
man.
rums, you get dark rums, you get black rums.
I'm offended.
You're offended.
Yeah, highly.
Well, you need to learn
But
to
having
take
said
a drunk.
the mixing it was a crime, an absolute crime. I shouldn't have had a mix on the first one. I should have started it off straight to
Oh,
really
wow.
appreciate the flavour. Yeah.
Yeah. If you've never had anything, you should always have one neat first, and then go the mix, I reckon.
It's a spiced rum
Yeah.
as well, right?
Yeah.
It's really nice. It's a spicy licorice kind of a flavour. That's how I looked at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? For the first time ever, when we were in the bottle shop before and when we bought this, I was looking at Jack and I was like, I don't want Jack and Cola. I want Jack and Coke. And I know it's coming. Did you know it's coming? That Jack and Coke is coming to premixes?
Oh, is that still not available?
Not yet, no.
But-
Early
Oh,
next
wow.
year. Early next year in Australia.
Oh.
So we've
Yeah,
had
right.
Jack and Cola, Marty, forever.
Yeah.
A pre-mixed cola. But there's Jack and Coke, which is already out in the States, and it's been out in Mexico for about a year now.
Curious to what the branding looks like, how they're going to market
I'll
that
show
as,
you.
as like, I mean, they got to obviously like throw in some like hints of Coke in that.
Oh, dude, it's
It's got to be some, I don't know, the fonts where they're going to jack it up with some Coke font.
I'm gonna do this. I guess I'll just share this entire screen. Yeah, I'll show you, man. Share entire screen, and we'll share this screen. And I'll just go the new browser here, and go full screen skis. Yeah, that's cool. Check this out: Jack and Coke, Cola premix.
Trailer.
Did I spell that wrong?
No. What do we got?
Ready to drink Jack
What's this
and Coke.
pre-search business? Is that Google?
Well, that did.
I said they've thrown in the Coca-Cola branding.
Mm.
There's nothing subtle about that. That's Jack and Coke.
Looks lovely, hey.
They go together.
7%, but that's the US version. The Australian version will be the dumbed down 4.6 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sucks.
absolutely.
Yeah.
We
I don't
get
understand
treated
it.
like fucking children here in Australia. I mean,
Fully
it really
hate,
pisses
man.
But
me
man,
off.
you can buy beers. You can buy beers that are even stronger percentage-wise. You know, like
Exactly.
that are 12%.
Yeah, that's true. Good
Why?
point.
Why can't you buy a premixer like that? That's fucked up.
Oh, that's, you know, now that we're here, and Henrik, you can join us in enjoying this. I want to show,
Did you just say join us while enjoying?
join us while enjoying this. I want to show Marty. Henrik, do you know this American evangelical preacher on YouTube who refuses to fly in coach, like in regular? He's got his own private jet. Okay, so set this up. Let me just get off there for a second. But to set this up, Marty, we were talking about the flights and this UX design stuff this morning, and I said something about there was an upgrade option to go from economy to first, and I said it doesn't matter where you are in a plane, you're still in a tube full of demons. And Marty didn't get where that came from, and I said,
The reference.
the reference is this preacher who got accosted by an interviewer, a journalist, and she asked him up front, like, why do you have a private jet? Why don't you fly with? And he called the passengers on board a flight demons. And I want to show it to you because we were going to watch it this morning, but
This reminds me of, he's not real.
yeah, fully. That's her. Hey, that's the same scenario. So let's
What's her
go
name?
back.
Tiffany.
Tiffany
I found
Gomez.
her on Twitter.
Gomez.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
A tube full of demons.
Excellent.
Tube full of demons interview. This is it. There we go. His name is Kenneth Copeland. This is the interview.
Oh.
Fuck, he looks like the devil, hey?
You made him up in his box. Yeah. Yeah, hop down.
So, by the way, this. Sorry, I will find the one where he does say the tube full of demons.
Yeah,
this is a
after.
reference to it.
This
yeah,
is the sequel.
Yeah, this is the follow up.
Yeah.
My bad. But
Yeah.
we will get to that as well.
This guy's wild. He does look like the devil. Look at his eyes.
Praise God.
Look at his creep. Look at his creep.
Fully.
He goes from this.
Yeah.
Look. He's got some heads.
What a weird dude.
Oh, let's get it out.
Praise God.
Vacation homes, plural.
Yeah. A lot of people don't even have a home. He's got vacation homes.
Plurals.
Hmm.
You said it.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's
intimidating. He's the demon. Hey,
Look at his
What?
intimidation.
Fuck?
Hey?
Yeah.
Dude, look at him. He's
Yeah.
the demon right there.
So you need to get socked in the bloody forehead right there with a brick.
And look how small his pupils are.
Yeah, something's wrong
Have
with
you
him.
noticed that?
Yeah, he's jacked
Yeah.
up.
On something, yeah.
Yeah. Look at him. Look at him go in. Look at him go in.
He's gonna hit her.
Yeah. Creep.
Wow.
Hmm.
Brick him in the head. Trying to play politician.
Give me a chance to talk, but he's like, let me ask you. No, we asked you a question.
Yeah.
Now's your chance to respond.
Yeah.
I want to ask you.
Sure.
Of course it is. Ah.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, yeah, Jesus turned the water into the wine. He hung out with prosies.
Still hanging out with prosies.
Didn't he? He just said I shouldn't be hanging out with people on a plane because they drink booze.
Jesus is
Let me
like
see if
in
I
the
can
penthouse.
Let me
Go-
see if I can turn water into wine.
Yeah. If you work that out, Hendrik, let us know how you've done it.
I've got some water here. Yeah. It's holy water, by the way.
No, that wouldn't be very good. Hey, to punch people out.
Baby. He just called her baby.
I think he said lady.
Fuck off. Yeah, moralistic cunt.
H man, did you just turn that
worked.
water into wine? Praise
Yes.
God.
Looks like there's ice in there too.
How did you do that, dude? Legend. All right, look, had enough of this waffle from this Jew. This guy.
Easy.
Let's hear.
Principalities, moral
This is how it's done.
houses, and demons on tubes.
Let's hear his actual. Where's his demon on a tube? Where is his demon on a tube? Is it this one? I think it is this one. I think there's two. I think it's this one. Oh, cool. Fair use. Thanks. God didn't give that to you. You took the money off all the poor people that make their tithings and you just bought a plane with it.
Hmm.
No, he didn't. Man, he's getting a lot of conversation with God. Hey, like people spend their whole lives and get nothing, and he's got this full backward and forward conversation going on.
Hmm.
There's a book of anus.
That's what
I didn't know that was there.
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Hendrik? There's the
Yes.
book of anus now. Oh shit!
I think it was Amos.
Here we go. So his point is that he couldn't get to all the places he needs to without a jet, without a private jet. Which there's logic behind that, you know, logistically. Sure, maybe his schedule is pretty hectic, but do we need him to be everywhere to deliver this gospel?
No.
He's a self-appointed giver of the word. Can't you just go and get the word yourself and study it? You don't need some dude to tell it to you.
Preacher. He's really into stats too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You reckon he's like an economist or something in disguise?
Could be.
A reptilian economist underneath that fake skin.
That's it. Yep. Nailed it, Marty.
So he's getting swamped by fans. He can't handle the fan pressure. That's it. That's the quote. Get in a long tube of demons.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you... These are the guys that you're preaching to.
Hmm.
him with his claws there. He went in like that as well.
So strange, hey?
Well, this guy's a dickhead. I've had enough.
Yeah. Get him out of
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
They're
exactly,
worth
yeah.
they're worth talking about, but don't give them too much airway. You know,
No.
like I mean, that's what
That's
what
it.
they want
Yeah.
as well. You know, they like
True,
these,
true. Mm.
like
But they prey on like elderly people, people that are alone.
vulnerable.
Yeah, vulnerable,
Vulnerable
and they
people.
take money off them, and they buy private jets. And look at him; he's living a lavish lifestyle
Yeah.
at the expense of people that don't have anywhere near that kind of luxury.
Yeah, well, you know that term "burn in hell." Maybe just burn. Don't wait till you get to hell. Like just burn.
Well, let's
Burn. Like look,
Yeah.
there he is. Like burn.
let's not wish that upon anybody.
No, that's not a wish. It's a request.
I might want to add that he's not quite expressing the idea of burning someone. He's just saying, figuratively speaking,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
Marty?
Yeah.
Figuratively.
For the sake
Bit
of
like,
YouTube and YouTube erasing my entire channel and my history.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
You didn't mean you want to burn him.
No, not at all. I hate fire.
You don't want to burn Kenneth Copeland to the ground. You didn't mean that.
I
did
mean,
you?
It's gonna
Look,
come
I
after
mean,
me now. Whoops.
well, I mean, you look at Putin's old mate Prigozhin. You know, like I mean, you know, killing two birds with one stone, so to speak. You know, like I mean, the way that Putin took out Prigozhin,
I'm not sure.
you could do that easily.
What's the comparison?
Do that. Oh, you know, private jet
Right.
burning.
Okay.
Just fire a fucking missile at the fucking thing, you know, and there you go.
Is that where he was accused of taking out his counterpart or something, like the guy he was up against, the opposition? I don't know the
that's
details of it, but I remember hearing that. Yeah.
Yeah, that
like it
dude
was,
that ran that was trying to like do the coup de grace kind
Yeah.
of thing.
he's taking out the opposition.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's talk.
So I just fired a missile at the fucking plane, and there you go. It's gone.
Fuck. Yeah,
It
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
it's working.
Meanwhile, we've got pilots ejecting out of jet fighters, and the plane just keeps flying on for days.
And airplanes just disappearing without a trace.
Yeah.
Oh,
How Hendrik? How long did that thing fly for before they found it? It was a day. It
think
was over a day, right?
well, a day.
Yeah.
That they found it.
Do you hear about
And
that,
it's
Marty?
like
Which one's this though?
A jet
It wasn't
fighter
F-
plane.
Disappeared.
It disappeared because the pilot ejected. There was some issue, and he
Yeah.
had to eject.
Yeah.
And once he hit the eject button, the plane goes into autopilot mode. So it just kept flying, out of range of anything,
Wow.
because it was on autopilot.
it was only 400 feet above the ground.
right.
Like, you know, when it was flying on its own, and like it flew like for another 100 kilometers or something like that. 100 miles, sorry.
Where was this?
In the States, in
Somewhere
America.
stateside, yeah.
And,
It was an F-35, you know, those joint strike fighters that we've got. It was on one of those.
and what
There's
what happened with the plane eventually after that 100 kilometers?
It came down.
Oh, it finally came down and crashed into a field, and
Thankfully, it wasn't on a town or anything, or a village, or people.
Yeah.
Yeah, or an outside toilet and someone was in it. Like I mean, that, yeah,
that would cause a inferno, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I've got a drone that when you fly it and it gets within 38% battery, it automatically goes up and then goes across and then returns home and lands. You know,
Yeah,
it goes up high enough to clear trees and houses, and then it just comes and then it lands. You're telling me a $35 million jet fighter can't have a return to home feature?
no.
Get it. He wants a plantation
Definitely it should,
rumskins.
shouldn't it?
Fully, man.
I mean, like, you know, we've got cars that can drive themselves, so
yeah, totes.
you know, why can't you program that into the autopilot to return to
Yeah,
the closest airbase? You know, like
Yes, please. Exactly, Hendrik. Yeah. Why can't
radio
they
the
be?
control tower and say, you know, like, clear the airport, I'm coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, when you press the eject and the pilot ejects, then it automatically goes into return to home mode.
Yeah,
That's how it should
Yeah.
work.
yeah, exactly.
Funny that it doesn't, but compelling either way. I mean, yeah, we still
So
don't
we've
have.
just invented something.
I think they've invented that. I just don't think it was implemented.
Hmm.
But yeah, we have disappearing jet fighters. We have disappearing airliners.
Yeah, that Malaysian flight.
Yeah, MH370 still missing.
Yeah.
Oh, ASMR that opening, man.
Ooh.
Oh, that sounded so sick.
I didn't hear it because I don't have my
You
caps
didn't.
on.
You missed out, man.
Oh.
There's something good
Hit the
about a
replay.
cork in a bottle, you know, like
Yeah.
a screw cap, meh. Cork, yeah.
Yeah, it feels good. Feels like it's got weight.
You know, even better than a cork
What's
is a
that?
cork in a champagne bottle.
A cork in a champagne bottle
Absolutely. When you
because of the
open it,
fizz.
No, just I like to fire them up at the ceiling. So I deliberately don't try to stop it from fizzing.
Okay,
I do the opposite.
right.
So I just go, and the cork just goes, goes everywhere.
I always do that with the kids, I used to when the kids were kids. I'd shoot it into the yard and say, now you got to go and get it. And they got to go and spend 10 minutes trying to find the cork. Because it's littering, let's be real.
True. Yeah, but I always because it's a concrete ceiling here.
Mm-hmm.
So, sometimes I get myself a Prosecco, like alcohol-free from Woolworths, right?
Right.
But it's got those corks.
Yeah.
And-
You do it just for those corks.
Yeah, and, because it's a concrete ceiling, it doesn't dent the ceiling.
Yeah. Go for it.
Just go for it.
I'd set
just straight
targets
up
up.
and then,
Set a target up there and shoot it at it.
yes, yeah.
That's funny.
Mm.
Oh man, Hendrik, while Marty's out of the room, have you seen what's going on DLive? Just the last couple of days, I don't want to name anybody,
No, what
but
happened?
people returning to DLive. Let's just say.
Oh yeah, I know people are coming back. Yeah.
Yeah, but people that were banned.
People that have been. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
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 How long until I get unbanned from the Discord then?
Good point.
Yeah.
Maybe tweet at them again, mate.
Yeah.
Or DM them.
DM
Actually,
might be better.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah,
seem to.
yeah,
Yeah.
because you don't want it public.
Yeah, they don't seem to like being. They definitely don't like being told what was wrong. That's how I got banned in the first place.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's new management, so they wouldn't even know why you were banned.
Yeah, but it might be new management, but who was old management? What does new management mean? Do we even know?
Well, it's new. Well, it seems to be like new people running the show. It does look to me like Justin Sun still owns it. Contrary to what I've said in the past.
Oh, he does, right? Really?
I'm pretty sure because the advertising on there is for Wobie.
That's his exchange, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that says to me, hang on, it is still Justin Sun. Yeah.
And what about across the border at kick.com? What's your take on the creator program? Have you
I
seen
have
this?
no idea.
You haven't
I've
looked
got
into
no
it?
idea. I know there's something new, but I don't know.
They've opened up the paid by the hour for streaming kind of thing, but it's quite high. Like the CCV was I think it was 140 or something, average CCV, and I mean, what am I on YouTube here with one viewer? 2. Funnily enough, there's 3 watching on DLive and none watching on YouTube.
That's funny.
So maybe I should be doing.
Should have a look at the DLive chat.
Yeah, that's a good
Actually,
idea.
I might pop that out.
Pop it out. I'll go and have a look too. I'll bring it up on the machine here.
Yeah.
But it is interesting, I put a lot of effort or a lot of focus on something maybe I shouldn't, right? Because oh shit, the fuck is that? What the hell are we looking? I don't want to go into that. What am I doing? There's the stream. Get out of there. Guy on a buffalo. Let's fucking go. Rep Jim. Jim's back.
Oh, Jim's
Oh
back.
yeah, Rev Jim, of course. Yeah, dude. I mean, look,
Yeah.
I'll be honest here. It's been so long since I've paid much attention to D Live that I'd even forgotten Rev Jim was gone. But there you are, Rev Jim. You're back on the D Live Machine Skins. How you doing? Welcome back. It's good to see you. Where did you stream
Cool,
elsewise?
Cool.
Excuse me, coming in and out all the time. So.
Coming on in and out, yes. We're just having a look at D Live Machine, just out of old time's sake.
Did Hendrik?
Hey,
Hendrik, did he
Yeah.
sneak a sip without me? Of these guys?
Oh, I didn't look. I was like,
I didn't.
Nah, no, you
didn't.
didn't. I know.
But I do need to have a slash.
You're a man of principles.
I'm a man of your principle.
Principality.
I'll cheers you, and then I'll quickly take a whiz.
No, you got to sip after you have a cheers.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah,
and look
you
you in
can't
the
just
eye.
whiz. Yeah,
You can't take eye contact.
don't blink.
You can blink. Dude, I got a whiff of that as it was coming
Yeah,
up.
me too.
Oh, wow.
Barbados.
The Jamaican.
Fuck,
But you
Henry.
got a Barbados feel from some of the other rums
This reminds me, that just,
of Doolies.
no, Fiji, not Barbados. This reminds me of Fiji.
I think it's actually Plantation's better than Appleton. I prefer it,
that's
but
so
I get
good,
so
dude.
used to that Appleton. They're both Jamaican rums.
That's so good. Can I?
But no, you can't. You can't.
Don't
You
call me-
can't.
You can't say.
You can't. You can't.
You can't say that word on YouTube.
You can't. You can't. You can't.
You can't.
You can't. You can't.
No, you can't.
Mm.
No.
Man, so what have you been up to today, Hendrik? Anyway, you said you were just nude till a little while ago. You've had some prozzies up at your place, some hot femme.
In my fucking dreams, yeah.
Man, we can make those dreams happen. We can send them there. No, I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What have you been up to?
Yeah, no, I had an appointment on Friday, and it was like early in the morning on Friday, and
Yeah.
whenever a situation like that happens,
Mm.
I get a lot of anxiety beforehand, which means I don't sleep.
Oh yeah, man.
So I've been catching up on sleep.
Yeah.
So-
That's rough, man. That's rough. Yeah.
Yeah. So I woke up at like just before the stream started, 20 to 3 or something like that.
Yeah, lack of sleep, like when you're struggling to sleep. I've experienced it myself. Not like long term, but just really in short terms in a couple of different scenarios. But like I know that like you really struggle to do much of anything without proper sleep. It's not just like feeling tired, but your mental capacity to do things, is shot. I've felt like a bit of a demon on a tube, to put it.
Exactly. I mean, when I finally made it to bed yesterday, I had a headache. My eyes were incredibly sore. I could hardly even see anymore.
Yeah, man.
I was trying to read Twitter, and I couldn't make sense of any of the stuff that I was reading.
That's
Yeah.
That's
You know,
bedtime.
And but even this morning when I woke up, it felt like I'd been drinking for 2 days straight.
Yep.
Bang.
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
only now that I'm, interacting with you guys that I'm coming good.
Wow.
Heavy.
Yeah, and man, that's geez, I don't know. I'm not trying to diagnose here, or sort of not diagnose, but like sort of pull out like the sort of the way around it. But I mean, what you just said seems pretty powerful to me. Like, I mean, when you started talking with people, that you come around out of it. Like, I mean, when I'm lacking sleep, I tend to not want to do anything as well. Like I'll feel like I just want to stay in. But I know through when you're interacting, with the people around you, you do kind of come out of that hole a little bit,
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
Feel the whole-
of feeling down, you know, like but lack of sleep can certainly put you in that sort of state. It's a strange place when you're. My brother himself's like suffered insomnia, and you know, yeah, I've had sleepless nights, but for other reasons, you know, and
Yeah.
and you do
What's
you
her
do,
name?
You do feel like well. not just her, but you know, like you know, just
What was his name?
Partying, yeah, just partying hard, like when you were younger, and
Yeah.
like, and you feel, yeah, just I don't know, it's sort of like you fall into like a little bit of a depressive state, I think, you know, a little bit of self-loathing and such.
That is certainly true. I can verify that for sure.
Yeah, look, everybody's different, right? Like in what they experience in a sleepless week or a sleepless couple of nights or something, but it does alter your mind state, which is I think. Oh, I'm glad, man. Anyway, just talking to you, you said you were sharing that, but like that this interaction is kind of making you feel better too. So, yeah, good for you, Hendrik, man. H man.
Yep. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean
Yeah.
that, man. Like that's it's better. It's like, I mean, I'm happy for you that you, yeah.
No, thank you, because I feel better now that I'm talking to you.
Unreal.
It's yeah.
You feel that's
It's
yeah.
something so simple as just like an interaction with someone. And we tapped this morning when when we were talking about, and I was telling you the story about Bikini Girl. And it's just the simple interaction of being around people.
Yep. Yep. Totally. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I mean, the appointment that I had yesterday too, you know, I was the same way, like at the actual appointment.
What hang on, Hendrik.
Because
What was your appointment? Sorry, I missed that bit.
It's like job search related.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like for, you know, like one of these private, you know, like job search companies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I've got to go there once every 2 weeks.
Gotcha.
And, you know, I'm working on my resume, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And, you know, like
Good for you, man.
when I'm with them, you know, I get ideas springing into my head, you know, blah, blah, blah. Whereas when I'm at home, like working on my resume and all that kind of garbage, I can barely remember what I've done over the past 20 years, what jobs I've worked on, you know.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, fair.
So you feel good when you're with them and you're working on it? Like that's it. That's
exactly.
Oh,
exactly.
great. Yeah.
You know, and which is strange because, you know, everybody else hates going to these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas I actually kind of look forward to it, you know.
Yeah. That's
cool.
mad. Yeah. Even,
Hendrik, I didn't know you were actively out there looking for employment. I'm stoked for you, dude. Like,
I mean, clearly I'm being pushed because I couldn't get onto DSP, which I should be because I can't walk, I can't speak, and blah blah blah.
right.
But so basically, they're pushing me to find a job which like to work like 2 days a week.
Are we talking architect related or completely separate?
Yeah,
Architecture related,
Yeah.
oh, that's cool.
Like,
man. Is that your
obviously-
background, Hendrik?
Yeah.
Great.
Architectural draftsman. Yeah. So
Nice.
You know,
Hendrik's an architect in Brisbane,
Yeah.
and I was trying.
Yeah.
I was trying to do an architecture in Helsinki. I was trying to compare it. I just didn't quite get there because I know that Marty would have got that, and you got it.
I've heard of them. That's a
Yeah,
band
yeah.
though, right?
That's right,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
their music,
yeah.
but I've heard of them. Yeah. Should I leave?
we've had
I
them
don't
on the
know.
Cape game a fair bit.
Yeah, you'd lose points there on the cap game.
Yeah, of course. I'm shit at the cap game. I tried it once before.
That's
crap.
right.
I'm lousy at it.
Isn't that funny?
Lousy at it.
Marty and I and music go way back. Yet the time that
Yeah.
we played the cap game, you were so shit at it.
Oh,
I was like,
I like to
he
think
got
that.
frustrated too. He was frustrated with his results.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not so much. It's like it's just such a broad spectrum of sound out there. I feel like I delve into it and explore quite a bit. Sorry to hijack your story there a bit. We've sort of come around to it. because it's good to talk about that stuff, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Was I frustrated? Was I?
I remember you saying, "I'm not getting any of this, man."
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, "Okay, we'll stop it. We'll stop here."
Oh, I always find music when we're sitting down listening to music at your place, you know, like, and you'll probably
Yeah,
see me. I
dude.
screenshot things and like take notes.
We've given each other different music
Yeah.
over the
Yeah.
decade.
Yeah.
I've known you for a decade, eh?
Yeah, it's close to it. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2004. It is. It's very close. I'd say it's 9 years.
Like it's the longest 9 years.
Actually,
of my life.
2014 to now, I'd say it's 10 years.
It's really dragged on.
It's our anniversary today. Hey, Hendrik, scratch that. We're sending you prozzies. Send us prozzies, all right?
Jesus.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, just bring them. Just send them down anytime. Yeah.
So mind you, Hendrik, on the cap game or the winners and losers with the new point system, Marty would have a chance to get up there on the board, hey, because of how the points all work now.
I've got a pretty good music knowledge, but I think it's probably just like they're probably more what's the word I'm looking for?
So he can't think of words to express himself. That's how shit he is. Also, in the game.
I just think about it too much, you know. Like, but the word I'm thinking about, like, is like they're just like kind of unknown, you know. Like, you know,
the bands.
Yeah, they're just of small followings, you know. Smaller followings. Yeah.
A lot of that's my fault too. For
look, I mean, so many times, like on the cap game / winners game, like Benon will say, "Oh, Hendrik knows this," and you know, I haven't got a fucking clue.
Yeah.
But
other times,
yeah,
other
go.
times,
That's what I was going to say.
like,
other times,
you know, like say Tracer will come on,
Yeah.
and I'll say Powderfinger.
Yeah, you've done that a few times.
We were just talking about Burning Fanny today, and Powderfinger, old Coke Nose.
Coke nose.
Cool.
Is that what it's from?
I don't know.
Powderfinger?
I have no idea.
Hendrik, what do you think? Is their band name Powderfinger? Is that what it is?
No, it's not. No, because I know them, or well, knew them rather. So I knew them in the very early days of the formation of the band. So this is straight from Bernie's mouth. It's named after the song Powderfinger by Neil Young.
Neil Young, right.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's a boring story.
So-
I'd rather it be about fucking snorting coke.
Yeah, so
That's way better story. No, we named our band after all of us snorting lines of coke in the bathroom.
Well, let's just
no,
like
the only drugs involved were marijuana.
Okay.
At least when I knew them, right?
What about Neil Young's song Powderfinger?
Hey, what's that about? Yeah, that's probably
because
we need to investigate that.
I don't know. Like, I know Neil Young, but I don't know a great deal of his music. I know a bit of it.
That's worth investigating. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. He the music.
Yeah.
Like he is like you know. A pretty like incredible like songwriter, I have to say, but like I just don't know enough of it really. But to sort of, I guess, doubly hijack, you know, and go off on a multiple tangents, like and talking music now. We were watching just 2 weeks ago. So I went to a screening of a rock documentary, and you know what? If you guys had heard of this and seen this, I'd be surprised. Okay. Maybe you guys have heard of it, but it's called The Last Waltz.
I do know that.
You know it?
I
feel like you're trying hard to think about a word.
I'm thinking of the band that's involved.
Well, I'll give you a hint.
Hint me up.
Because they were just playing in the car as we were driving up. But I don't know. We've never spoken about them, and they're not a lot of people know of them. They know of, like, I guess their what sort of pushed them to do their own thing. They were like associated with a very well known name. But it's a group of musicians, a band called The Band. And you
right.
know, while a lot of people don't know of them, they're a Canadian, primarily, Canadian band. There's one band member that's from the States, but they are known for being Bob Dylan's band. That when he made a push into electric mode, you know, when he dropped his finger picking and you know, I don't know if he dropped his harmonica altogether,
Right.
but he turned electric, you know,
Turned it on.
so yeah, this band was kind of formed with a couple of different musicians before, or one musician before Dylan, named Ronnie Hawk, and his band was Ronnie and the Hawks, and then they grouped together, and Ronnie was kind of like, I don't know, something happened. He was kicked out.
Do that
and
again,
then
and
it was Levon and the Hawks, and then they became Bob Dylan's band, and they were known as the band.
The band.
And then they just took on that name, and they did their own thing after that, and they go by the band. So the Last Waltz is, and just to paint, that's like a kind of origin story of how they come to make their own music. But they were making music for, I think, 15, 16 years. And the Last Waltz was when they decided to disband. So it was their last show. They put on a show at in San Francisco. I forget the name of the place. It's a theater in San Francisco, and they invited all these people to come down. So Benon's brought it up on the screen now. I highly recommend it. Neil Young's there. You've got Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan comes to town. Joni Mitchell.
Van Morrison, sweet. Yeah,
Van Morrison's there. Dr. John, who's like I love Dr. John's music.
Ringo Starr.
Yeah, Ringo Starr's in there. Ringo Starr's in there. But there's
Peace and love.
With Peace and Love.
There's what's his name as well.
Muddy Waters.
Yeah, Muddy Waters. Muddy Waters is in there.
So there's a full doco on it. That's cool, man.
It's a documentary / concert.
All right, I'm getting a screenshot. I'm checking this out.
You have to check it out.
I don't have to do anything.
No, you
I want to.
have to. You have to because look,
I have to. This looks really interesting.
while nobody really recognizes, like people do, they got serious fandom, but it's also time capsuled in that period. So it'd be people like our, you know, I don't know, like it's I was introduced to my dad. He's 70. You know, like he lived through this period and was listening to the music at the time. Yeah, but like there's a list of like their music there, but one song in particular, people you've heard it because there's been multiple covers on, and it's called "The Weight." Can you play that?
Oh, yeah.
I can.
Can you play that?
I'll probably get dinged all over the place, but I'm going to give it a shot. The Weight.
The Weight, and as in the what? No, sorry. The weight as in weight. The weight of something.
Okay.
Like yeah, WEIGHT.
The Weight, remastered.
Is that it? Yeah. Music from Big Pink.
What I'll do is, I won't play it all because we'll get copy struck from dinging of YouTube. But I'll get to like possibly the chorus so that it becomes.
Well, the chorus is what you'll recognize.
Is that not yet?
Well, you've probably skipped one already.
Skipped
There's multiple verses. Yeah. Here we go. That's it.
From here. Okay, so we all know what song it is.
Okay, yeah, okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
That's what people recognize, but they don't know like the where that song came from, and that's where the song came from. The band.
It's not called "Take a Load Off Annie."
No, it's not. It's called The Weight. Yeah.
Fucking hell, they chose the wrong
No,
words.
Annie will take a load of you.
Yeah, what? Who knows? What?
Anyway, I just wanted to interrupt. Benon, I saw your post about yours and Al's festival.
Yes.
And one act on there stood out.
Oh, really? And that act is?
Steve-Ann.
Steven.
Seriously?
Steven.
Did I miss that? Is there a Steve-Ann on the lineup? Are you kidding me?
No shit.
Let me go to
There
Across
was
the
a
Ocean,
Steve-Ann.
which is my website. What the fuck? How did I miss that, dude? There's a Steve-Ann playing on yours and ours.
Mhm.
Really?
So bring up the poster.
Yeah.
Set
and,
times. Really,
yeah,
Hendrik?
that's it. Mm-hmm.
By the way, don't critique my user experience on my own website,
No, I
please.
won't. It looks the same way it did when you showed it to me 10 years ago.
Yeah. I have actually changed it just recently. So was it Saturday or Sunday, Hendrik?
It's the first one, so the blue.
On the Saturday.
Yeah. And it's under the La 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 Lounge.
On the La
yeah.
La Lounge.
So
There's
past
Owls,
25.
Farmers. Okay.
La la la.
Shag Rock, Daily J, Rum Jungle, Gojo's.
Steven.
Steven! What the fuck?
You're gonna have to go and check them out.
No shit, dude.
There's Chimers as well. They're playing it.
Chimers. Ooh, Chimers and Steven are clashing.
20 minutes. What?
Marty was
Yeah.
telling me about this band Chimers yesterday. I should check them out.
Yeah.
All right.
No
cool.
shit, dude. I did not see that, but I am 100% going to photograph that band, and I'm going to go and talk to them as well. I'm going to explain what the hell Stevan is to them. I'm going to be like, where does your name come
When
from?
you finish, run across to the Chimers stage because
Oh,
we've got
yeah,
10
yeah.
minutes left at the end of it.
I'll
You
jump-
got to have a listen. Yeah.
No, I'll try to photograph both.
Maybe
but
you better. Like,
that's classic. I didn't see that, H-Man. I did not see that. That's funny, man.
Cool. Mm.
that is good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to interrupt there. But,
No, you're good. You're good.
I
You're
just
good.
had to do it while we're talking about music. you
I'm
know.
stoked you mentioned that because
Yeah.
I probably, I mean, some of those smaller stages in my history of this festival, they're the better stages to be at. They're the best place to see cool music. But I probably would have seen it on the day and gone, what? There's a band called Stevan?
What are those?
It's literally spelled the exact same too, Stevan.
What are those first two? Are they like the main stages?
Yeah, stage 1 and stage 2. They're
Okay.
the headline stages.
Yeah,
and the other ones
yeah.
are side stages, kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. The gigs are the little axe people, you know? Like, that's
Fully.
mad. Like,
Yeah.
if I was going to that with you, asked me to go, like, and I sort of shut it down. But if
Yeah.
I was, I'd be hanging out at the little stages because I want to see.
Can't you bring a second
music.
shooter? I mean,
Now,
you're both
I've
photographers, aren't you?
for the last maybe
I can, yeah.
for the last 4 or 5 bigger gigs that have come up, I've got Marty in, but he's just said I'm busy.
I haven't declined 4 or 5.
Oh,
have I?
right.
No.
There's been
You included me on Grinspoon and I didn't know the date and then I booked something else.
yeah, fair enough. I'm not bitter about it.
It's I'm sure a lot of people would be like, you're a dickhead, aren't you? Like, just passing up on that.
Here's
But look, when you told me about it months ago, they're still adding things to it. But I looked at it and I was like, I don't know, nothing's pulling me.
Here's the thing though, like every
pulling me there.
every promoter
Still nothing's pulling me there. But
They-
like
they want a review as
Private Wives, I've heard of the band.
Descendants. I'm looking forward to see. Descendants are a punk band that I've listened to for a number of years, but
Yeah, they're an older band, aren't they?
they're an older American punk band.
Yeah.
I'm keen to see
Is
it.
that hardcore?
Not hardcore. It's just punk.
Softcore.
It's just
Just
punk.
punk, yeah.
But yeah, like a review goes better on a website than just photos. So I often get they say, "Oh, who's your reviewer?" And I'm like, "I haven't got one, so it's just a photography thing." They're like, "That's cool, no worries." But it would be better with a reviewer.
I'm gonna come and do some, even
Yeah.
of acts that I don't even know, because I quite like writing, and if
It's more about the day. Like you don't have to like
Yeah.
write everything
well,
about
I-
every band.
I think I'd like to read a
No.
review that's unbiased as well.
I'd
you
like
know,
to
that,
read a
like,
review of a dude who goes, "I went to this festival. I had no idea about any of the bands except for
XXX.
yeah, and I saw
That's not a band, by the way.
I saw 3 bands that were so good. Let me tell you why they were good. That
Yeah.
would be a better review than
Yeah.
you know.
Then writing like a sentence on each of them.
Yeah, the Empty Threats
Yeah.
looked like they had fun up on stage. Then went Gojo. Gojo played 2 songs which I really enjoyed. The 3rd song was a little bit slower. Then I saw Flower Truck. They were cool, but the real excitement was Rum Jungle. But then I thought, wow, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Then Dust came on and it was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boring.
Looks like they've all really
Yeah.
got 30 minutes. Like that other band had 20, and they do short, fast, loud chimers. Like, you know, it kicks you in your face, like then it's done. You know.
Yeah, okay.
It's That's the band I was talking about
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah, I
The
remember,
duo. They're from Wollongong.
I'm gonna check them out. I mean, it's
That-
2 days as well, so it's a long.
20. You get 20 minutes. It's a 2-day festival. You get 20 minutes. I'm like, fuck. Ah, shit. I'm gonna.
And I sleep in Steve Van overnight. Oh, Govan, not Steve Van.
Govan.
Steve Van's already busy by the look of it.
Steven's doing a
Oh
comeback.
shit, dude! Did you see who's the band underneath Steve Van? Check this out, Hendrik. Whoops, I just closed it. The band underneath Steve Van, Billy Otto.
Oh, no way!
one of my names, man.
Is it?
Is there going to be a
Well,
Kirp's Crusaders as well?
I've heard of Stumps as well. I don't really know their music. Stumps is after Billy Otto.
oh,
And then a bunch of the stuff there.
And that's just day one. Day two.
I don't know about this. Like,
I haven't seen the day 2 lineup. I only saw like what the day 1. Like, and I think that was on Facebook where I saw it.
Oh shit, Oliver Tree. Okay, wow. I know Oliver Tree from the H3 podcast. That's interesting. Pendulum. Day 2 should be fun. Looking at the headline, the main
looks
acts.
good. Chet Faker, yeah, shit, yeah.
I've shot Safia before. I've shot Meg Mac before, Vera Blue before. Yeah, it'll be fun. Dude,
what about
Cool.
what about the other little bands like the
Feel free to scroll through
Yeah.
while I have a quick slash. You know how.
is this the Sunday?
That's the second day, yeah.
It's Sunday.
Yeah, yeah.
I should do it Friday, Saturday. Doesn't make sense.
Who can go to a festival
during
Friday though?
I can. Yeah, I can. I can. You can't because you're a cunt. All right, I'm taking over this show. Fucking lock that
Oh,
door.
dear.
I'm gonna lock that door.
Angel Dust, I'm sure I've heard that name before, and that's on a small band, on a small stage. And very early in the morning. Okay.
Yeah. These New South Wales. Yeah, they're like a post-punk sort of rocky band. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard of a few of them. I've heard some of the music. But the names stick out. Gut Health. I go to a few gigs like around Sydney, and even I'll go down to Wollongong when there's things that are on. We're gonna go down in
Oh,
December.
sweet. Mm.
It's not far.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's not far from, like, I live in sort of southern Sydney anyway. It takes, if I want to drive or catch a train or whatever, it's just really easy, like to get down there.
Yeah.
There's good music coming out of there too, But yeah, some of these like these names
I
I've heard
haven't,
of.
I haven't done that since like probably mid-20s.
What's that?
I've gone to gigs,
Oh right, yeah.
and so I'm completely out of the scene. But like I do know, like Brisbane is great for live music. So
yeah. Do you still
I should really
tap
get back
into
into it.
music like a bit if you don't go to gigs, but do you tap into music, new music, and listen? Sorry, you can't come in here. This is a private.
Jesus.
Do you
yes
listen?
and no.
Yeah.
Yes and no. So
Yep. But that's all right.
It's mainly I find stuff online now, like things like what's happening now, like on
Well, that's what I meant, like, as well. Like, if you don't go to gigs, like, I mean, and that's fine. Like, yeah, but if you're still finding new music, is that the case? Or it could be that you're finding old music for the first time as well. Like, but like.
It's both. It's both.
Yeah,
Definitely for sure, because since the early 2000s until probably mid-teens, I wasn't interested at all. I wasn't listening to radio. I couldn't, I had this attitude of like, all new music is shit, and
which is pretty, yep. A lot of people say that, man. And I've heard this interesting story that somebody shared with me, like, about how when people hit a certain age, they stop listening to new music.
We said that yesterday. We talked about that very thing.
Did we talk about that? Okay,
yeah,
I don't recall. But
look, I mean, I was even thinking that, like, when I was still listening to music, like, back in mid-90s, I was already thinking to myself, all this new stuff, that's shit. I prefer 80s music, and that same music that I called shit back then is now I'm going, fuck, that was good.
Hendrik, that exact comment, this is shit 80s music and now you're loving it, is why I said to you yesterday, and I think I've done this on stream, and if I haven't, I want to do it now. The greatest ever live performance in Australia has not happened yet. It's coming. The best is yet to happen, and it's going to be. And I'm not just saying this because there's this ABC iView Australian Story 2-part series coming out right now, but the best performance that Australia will ever see.
This sounds really interesting, but I'll be back in a minute.
Right on the fucking crucial moment. I told him yesterday anyway. Silverchair. When Silverchair reform, that show that they perform, that one-off gig will be the greatest thing this country's ever seen, because at the time when Silverchair were young and kicking it, it was uncool to watch them. It was uncool to like them. Certainly people of I'm 48, my genre, my generation and my crew were like, oh, that's Nirvana in pajamas. You can't like that. But it takes age and maturity
Nirvana in pajamas. I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah, that's what they were called back then. He dropped out. I was just getting going too. He's joined back in. I'll get him back in. But here we go. You just bummed out for a second.
Okay.
You got excited, right?
Not sure if it was at my end or your end.
I don't know. Either
It just
way.
said, we're having trouble, with your connection.
You know why? That's because my commentary is so red hot right now. But what I'm saying is, like, when it was big outside of Australia, so the rest of the world was like, yeah, man, we dig this. This is three young surfer boys from Australia, from Newcastle, writing 3-chord wonder, grunge, fucking stoner rock shit. Yeah, we'll take it. But Australia was like, oh, we can't like that. But all those dudes in Australia that didn't like it now or then, they love it now, but they never got a chance to see it because they was too busy, too pig-headed to go and watch it and accept it. And now that they've come mature age, think about how popular things like A Day on the Green are and all these Reformation tours, like bands like Augie March and like even like Crowded House and shit. They're all selling out shit because the older dudes are going and the new crew are still going because they were too young or they didn't exist when it happened. So you'll get this mix of like newborn that have seen the docos and they've got the albums, but they never thought they'd ever get a chance to see it. And all of a sudden, it's Silverchair, the three of them on stage. Everybody's going to go to that. It's going to be massive. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if it does happen, it's going to blow the fucking roof off for sure.
Yeah. It's interesting though, like what you said about Silverchair. I was like I never liked or hated them.
Right. You were indisposed.
Back in the day.
You were, not indisposed, you were indifferent to it.
Yeah, they come on the radio and I go, oh yeah, Silverchair. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I can
deal,
say
you
that
know?
me and my crew, we were in the category of, nah, man, you can't like that shit. But yet we did see them because of how often they played. I was telling Marty last night, we saw Silverchair at the Victoria Park Bowling Club, not to be confused with the Vic on the Park. I'm talking about the bowling club in Victoria Park, which is across the street from the Lansdowne. There's that park there where there's a swimming center. There used to be a little bowling club. Silverchair performed in there to about 12 people in this, like, just this shitty little hall with like stacks of tables and chairs at the back where they were clearing out the dance floor area from the daytime bowling commuters to rock enthusiasts. And Silverchair played there. It was like 94?
Is he still talking about the greatest concert that hasn't been?
I'm just repeating what I said yesterday. Yeah. Because
I had to leave then. I wasn't.
He heard. Yeah. I'm repeating what I said yesterday, but I stand by it.
It's not why I left. Nor do I disagree or anything.
I would leave if I could get away from my own conversation. I'd leave.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Put me on record. If it happens, it'll fucking blow this country apart, and the rest of the world will be like, "Yep, Australia."
Yeah.
It'll be the greatest.
What's
it'll
that?
be the greatest view, so to speak. Yeah, but it might not happen, right? What I've seen, and I don't know if you saw the Australian Story Part 1. I don't know if you saw it. Silverchair talking about.
No, I've seen bits of it.
Did you put on Deep Heat?
No, it's not Deep Heat.
Gorilla Grip. No,
I just messed it up.
Gorilla Group.
What did you?
No, it's Tea Tree. Tea tree oil. Yeah.
Oh right.
You're more attractive with that on. It's nice.
Excellent.
You should have done it from the beginning.
Do you reckon?
All this wasted
do you reckon,
time,
Do you
Marty.
reckon I should try my luck? Just head into town.
You're already you're in
Head into
here.
town?
Forget town. It's
I'm-
here.
yeah,
the action.
I've been on scare.
We're gonna end the stream and we're
Speaking
gonna
of
get down
town,
to it.
Ben on, you're scaring
speaking
me.
of town, you guys were like saying before I should get you some prozzies. Can you even get any down there?
Well, hey, funnily enough, let's have another segue, shall we?
Segue.
We just walked through to the bottle shop before. You're really digging that, aren't you? You like that smell?
Yes.
Yeah. I've got these on the wrong way. Hang on.
That was disturbing.
Yeah. We went to the bottle shop before, and there's this place. Across
the
from
common.
there.
The common.
Yeah.
I wish Claudia was here because her and Ryan went to it and they
I
said
just heard all about it from your mum.
Well,
that thing.
yeah, Claudia and Ryan, when they were down last, they went out to this sort of new venue in town called the Common, and apparently it's
Cheers, Hendrik.
It's a very local
Jesus.
vibe. She was saying all the employees were off their tits drunk, and they really felt out of place, even though they're quite local as well. Hey, you can't cheers me with that. Have I got to add to it? Hey, Hendrik.
Yeah.
All right. Because you're here,
Yeah. Nice.
and because you're the only one, I'm looking at YouTube. There's no one watching on YouTube. You're the only one here. It's me, you, and Hendrik. It's me, you, and Marty.
It's two Hendricks.
It's Hendrik squared. I want to do something which I didn't think I'd do, but I want to do it for you. Today, I slid, and Marty's the second person. Actually, he hasn't heard it yet. I've got a new album. It's called This Needs to Stop. I've sent it to Duncan. Duncan's got it. He's heard it. He hasn't said much about it, but he's heard it.
I've got a CD.
I put one in his car without him knowing today, hoping.
In my car, there's a CD player.
I was hoping he wouldn't see it until he left tomorrow, and then he found it and was like, "What the hell's this?" But
I've also got a window in my car. I'm going to throw it out.
that's more than likely what's going to happen.
No, I'm gonna hit play.
They
man.
make pretty good frisbees, yeah.
So he got a frisbee in his car. He spotted it, and what I wanted to do, I wanted to give you the opportunity, Hendrik, to first of all eyeball the new album, and then
Put it up closer to the.
well,
camera,
I'll bring up the artwork on screen, but that's the physical copy, and I want to give you a chance to choose one track from when I show you the track names. I want you to choose one, and we can play it here on. This will run the stream out. We'll play one song from this album,
Hendrik, just sorry, Ben,
and by the
just
way,
for a second.
one each.
Do you feel like for a second that he's pulling the plug? Bit of a party pooper, this guy. I feel like he's pulling the plug here.
Oh, do you want to keep streaming?
Hey,
I was going to go out on a bang. That's all.
Well, we can always go out on a bang. Yeah, I feel like I've just been in and out. Maybe I've missed like all the good stuff. I've walked out of the room a few times. I think.
Well, it's because you keep leaving that I think we
Have
should
you guys been getting on the powder finger while I'm out? The powder finger.
take a look at that. I'll bring this up on screen so that you can see it as well, Hendrik. Let me just just kill this shit. Remove source. I'm gonna. Where am I gonna get this
Oh,
from?
I know that toilet.
What?
Warren Alley?
Warrenara. That's the what? That's a combination of Janali and Warrenora. Warrenali.
No, not Warrenora. That's the toilet where
Oh fuck you!
I was there.
Don't say it.
I was there.
Yeah, don't.
I'm not going to say it.
I
nearly
I
said
forgot that you've been there. I
Because
genuinely.
there's a story.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a story there as well,
And
which I've semi-forgot. I know the other story outside of
Yeah,
the toilet, which that was the best.
but yeah, dude, that's funny, man.
I was there.
Yeah, that's funny. I forgot that you. Yeah, I didn't put that on the
Fuck
cup.
Jesus, I'm everywhere.
I didn't put that there to signify anything, except that I just wanted to document it and keep it.
It's a good
But I
frame.
forgot that yeah,
I was there.
you were there actually. When I took fuck.
I feel like I was like you guys are there looking at that art, but I was actually there.
Let me bring this up so H-Man can see it.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got to add a source.
All right.
I'm gonna share a
Are we gonna go to the common later and get drunk with the waitresses?
add to your stream. I just want to share a image. Invite guests, share screen, disable camera, mute. Add a source.
Sounds like a UX usability test.
Presentation, extra camera, local video, RTMP source, background music,
That'll
video
do.
storage. No, I just want to. Oh, you know what? No, I can't do it like that. What about a presentation? Can I just? That's
We're out of time.
Oh shit! I was just about to say that too.
Can't I just share a
Background music. Like you're loading up tracks there.
No,
You're talking
no.
about videos and presentations.
I thought I could just open up a JPEG. Like, why can't I
Someone
just
needs to UX that shit hard. That's-
overlay? Wait a sec. Video clips background. I can't just add an image. What the fuck are you talking of? Design. I can't add an image.
Studio Pro. What is this?
This is Restream.
Restart.
Yeah, I'm
Documents.
just looking at that too.
Yeah, you can't just share an image.
You
That's
can share a PDF.
I don't have it as a PDF. Hang on a sec. Where's
You're
that?
talking about the track listing.
Just the artwork, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, yeah. If it's
Oh,
just
you know
an
what I could-
image, can't you just?
Hang on, artwork. See how this goes. Front cover, but okay. So this is the front cover. How does that come up? It's an overlay. Just wait till that refreshes itself.
Oh, it is quite strong, that tea tree stuff.
Okay, so that's pretty lousy. But there's the front cover. It just pops up right in the front like that. Okay, fair enough.
Cool. Okay.
So I'll also add. I want you to choose a track list.
So who's that? Oh, that's Baxter, is it? Next year.
No, it's not.
It says Baxter on his jersey. He's like, no, that guy must know Calvin Klein.
It doesn't say Baxter.
Calvin.
I think it took your wallet.
Calvin.
So here comes the inner sleeve. Now, I hope you can see that. So Hendrik, I'd like you to choose a track, and I'd like you to choose a track.
Sure.
And we'll play an animation.
Okay, this one.
Yeah.
My choice is. Well, my first choice is in honor of the coin captain, which is number 4, numismatics.
Okay. You want to hear numismatics? Okay, cool. We'll play that for you, Hendrik, in honor of the coin captain.
Do I get another choice or?
No, you get one choice, you dickhead.
I want 2 because there's another one which
You're gonna have to.
All right, fuck it.
You're gonna have to wait till you get the CD.
All right, two choices. You've twisted my arm.
Oh shit!
I want to hear it.
Okay.
What's your second choice?
festering feeder's head.
Okay, festering
Okay.
fetus head.
Good title. I'm going with the opening track because I want to see how this album starts.
Oh, can I advise against that? It's
Nah.
like 40 seconds worth. It's pretty lame.
But you put it there for a reason.
Yeah, but it's not a song. It's like an in. Okay, so okay.
Even better, I want to hear it now.
If you get to hear that, you still get 2 choices because that's not a song.
What if I don't want 2 choices like Hendrik?
you
What
can-
if I only want 1 choice in addition to that?
You can forego your choices.
What if I was to take 2 choices and Hendrik
This
felt
is
like
why
he
I
needed
like-
another choice?
This is why I like you because you're a fucking idiot. Hey? That's why I like you.
yeah, just like you.
Oh, you got one
Exactly.
for the. You got one. I just saw it. Track 13. Winners and losers. That's for the Cap game, is it?
That's right. Most of these
Cool.
titles come from the streams for sure.
Wieners
Awesome.
and losers.
Spelt the way that Hendrik spelt it.
Maybe like Heroes and Villains of Brian Wilson. Okay, well I'm gonna go number 1, and like I'm not even like I caught the first one that Hendrik chose. I think there was Winners and Losers as well, right? Okay, so 4 and 13. Okay, well, I want to pick number 4.
You can't pick the same one, dude.
I like the okay. Just going off the title as well as like your whole approach to music. I'm gonna go nice but ultimately obnoxious.
Oh fuck yes, dude. That's one of my favorites actually.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So you do have a third choice though, because that first one.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So and Dragonfly Fly.
Okay,
Dragonfly
okay. You,
Dragonfly
you,
Fly.
you choose.
Sweet.
I reckon that's not a great choice, but
Oh well, you can't just come in and say that after. Okay, I'll change it.
Too late.
Change the choice. We've got to hear a mix of your stuff here, and then the opening one is good. So we've got 1, 4, 6, 13, and what was Dragonfly, Flagonfly?
Dragonfly Fly is 14.
1, 4, 6, 13, and 14.
1, 4, 6.
13 and 14.
No, 8. Festering fetus head.
Oh shit, missed that one.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So what I've got here, I've made animations for this entire album. I don't know why I did this, but I've done that.
Cool.
I'm gonna open up a video clip. How does this even work on?
Could be because you're a fucking madman.
I'm an absolute psychopathic madman. I'm gonna go to documents.
Hi, my name's Benon. I'm an absolute psychopathic madman. How you doing?
Nice to meet you. What are you doing later? Go to that
Getting
song.
the hell away from you.
This needs to stop. Videos. You want the? I don't know how this is gonna open up here.
This is good. This is good. The opening track, Hendrik.
Oh wait, it's gonna,
LGFM.
it's gonna upload
that
it.
it?
Wait, it's uploading it.
LGFM. Sounds like a radio station.
Okay, this is not gonna work because it's gonna upload it to a storage. I don't want to do that.
It's not going to show.
What it'll do, it'll quickly say you've uploaded your maximum.
You're a lunatic.
You're an absolute lunatic. So how can I do it otherwise? I'll put that back. I'll share a screen. That's what I'll do. I'll just open the fucking file up. Are you playing footsies in another dimension?
Stealing your drink, playing footsies with you. He's like, I'm excited for you, Benon, because I can see you're excited sharing your music. This is your art.
I've
I like your music. I turn it on when I'm feeling really horrible, and I feel worse.
That's it. You've nailed it. All right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to open up a share screen here, and I'm going to share just the window of LGFM.
So we're going animation and music.
Yeah. Okay. So this should be audio visual. I'll just kill this background.
Microphone check.
Can I put that over there?
The band.
I can,
The
yeah.
band is back together again.
All right. Here we go. Track 1. I don't hear any music. Ah, you fuck! Hold on a second.
You probably got to pipe it through.
I've got to add
feedback,
an
right?
yeah, exactly. I've got to add an underlay audio source of what are we using? We're using QuickTime. Let me just do that quickly.
You guys are the ultimate streaming troubleshooters, you know that?
Audio
What's your band
source.
name? The ultimate streaming troubleshooters.
We've been down this road before. It's an audio output source, isn't it? Audio output. God love OBS for this stuff. Add existing QuickTime audio outs. QuickTime audio out is added, and it should be advanced audio properties. QuickTime audio out. Monitor and output is good. Volume is 38%. Let's crank it up a little, and let's go back and hit the audio reset button and turn off this garbage and go back. Here we go.
Here we go. LGFM.
Oh, cool.
Let's go fucking Manto. Let's go fucking Manto. That sounds in the building. Let's go fucking Manto. Let's go fucking Manto. That sounds in the building. Let's go fucking Manto. Let's go fucking Manto. That sounds in the building. Let's go fucking Manto. Let's go fucking Manto. That sounds in the building.
This came by surprise after the way it started. Came by surprise.
Really sucks.
Stop!
Okay, there you go.
Cool.
There you go.
Surprises are good.
Surprises are good.
Yeah.
Catch this.
Let's add another source here. We're going to play, what was the Numismatics. This is in honor of our very loved, no longer streaming, but yet still rad dude, Coin Captain. I'll bring this source in. And I've got to take another piss. Can you believe it? I can do that while this plays. Here we go. Numismatics from track 4 of the album.
Excuse me. Well, this came to my attention a few years ago, and I want to share it with you now. Did you know the study or collection of currency, including coins, tokens, paper money, metals, and related objects, is known as, wait for it, numismatics? What? And further to that, specialists within the field are known as numismaticists. What? Numismaticists. 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 Collect my coins, collect my tokens, collect paper money, metals, and related objects. Oh yeah, I'm a numismaticist.
Study of currency, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a numismaticist. He collects coins, tokens, paper money. He collects metals and related objects. Oh yeah, he's a numismaticist. Numismaticist. Numismaticist.
Stop!
Numismaticist. I like
That was cool.
Thank you,
cool.
H man. Thank you.
You
dude.
got to put that onto that's if you want to, obviously put that onto CoinCaptain's Discord.
Oh,
That is
dude,
just too good.
I'm all about it. Like I want to share this shit, of course. And the idea of this is to make you laugh. So when I hear a chuckle at the end of it, that's solid, right? That's what it's meant to be. That's why I did it.
Cool.
Let me open up Nice but Ultimately Obnoxious. Now this is actually one of my favorites on the album. It's interesting that Marty chose it because
Sorry, I'm a fucking really rude person right now. I feel like I'm at a dinner table texting. That's shit. I fucking hate that.
it's the equivalent. Yeah,
Is it the equivalent?
I can't.
What if I vomited in your cup, not your plate of food?
Jesus.
And
Can we not and just say we did?
yeah.
Oh dear.
This is my choice,
Oh.
and you're one of
my favorites. Yes.
I like the artwork.
I drew it.
I can hold, I cannot hold on to you so long. Goodbye, I'll take my bow. It's over now. I guess this means we weren't so true, and I wasn't for you. Hold my heart, and when we part, I can't breathe, I cannot conceive you could leave me here. Now I'll lay it all down. We know what we found. Cross the gap and slide to hold. Go shallows, the wind it blows. Slows it blew away.
So you end every you end every song with stop. Right?
Well, the album's called "This Needs to Stop." I don't want to ruin it for you, but yes. What else was? Oh, you said festering fetus head. Okay. Festering fetus head. Here we go. The festering.
Here we go.
Oh, dude, I want to see.
Can you tell us a little story?
No, I'm not going to say. I want to.
Oh, you can. You can.
I want to see something. If you cue in, if you
Look how white pasty my arm is in your ear. It's in your ear.
That's a pasty arm,
Wait a
man.
second. Like I'm fisting the head.
Festering fetus head. Check this out. Tell me if you see anything or if you hear anything in this. Let me know. By the way,
You got a really good haircut, by the way, on screen too. It's not just about my pasty arm.
I did draw
Hendrik-
that seagull.
Hendrik, I really like your shirt. As well
Cheers, man.
as well as there was a bit of a rave going on with the intro track as well. Benon came back in, and like I think it was numismatics.
Yeah.
But there was this mad flash going on coming off your glasses and stuff. I was saying to Benon, look, it's like a rave in there.
All right.
I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, because I noticed it myself.
It was a little delayed. I saw.
So
I did see.
I
Did see a
kind of
little
like
response.
moved my head, and to.
All right, here we go. I'm going to hit this up. Festering fetus said, if you see things, let me know what you see.
What, in the video? Oh, I see something there.
How are you? Last night I ate 5 camels. How many did you eat? Oh, 16. Last night I went shopping. What did you buy? A bucket of potatoes.
6, 5,
your mate.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Greenie and Duncan. And D.
That was
And D.
Where's
Yeah.
Duncan? In the chair.
Yeah.
Look like something off the internet.
we know, and we've been here before. He will come to you when he's ready. For Jasper, he knows all we know, and we've been here before.
It's his ex-wife.
The one that was when we went to his house.
That's right, yeah.
It's really different. They're making it different. It's like the early years.
They look the same.
It's like the wonder years.
We didn't know it at the time.
Yeah.
Now we've got AIDS.
So good.
Yes, thank you. I do like my new flat. I appreciate it. Thanks, Queensland.
Stop!
Oh, that's the end of the song.
Thanks, Queensland.
I'm glad you guys are getting a kick out of this.
Who was that?
That was Duncan at the end.
Was it?
That was Duncan. Duncan starts and ends it.
Yeah, I feel like just going before you jump to the next track, because we've still got to listen to Winners and Losers and Dragonfly Fly.
I kind of want to play the whole fucking album for you.
Hey,
guys.
take it easy, all right? You know, this is meant to be a preview.
It's meant to be, but we're getting.
And we got more than a song each, right? I think like I don't want to like it's this is the sort of music that I like though, but it's not the thing you just throw everything at somebody like straight away. You got to play a few
Okay.
and play some more.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I agree.
You sounded like
Jesus,
someone else I
yeah.
know then. I'm like, okay. A little bit like Mr. Garrison.
South Park.
Okay.
Okay. Did I really? I didn't even.
Yeah, but I know somebody that does it as well. Like you're like real life Mr. Garrisons.
I didn't mean to do that.
Okay.
Okay. I did not mean that.
Okay.
Well,
just on a serious note, though, like in the
Mhm.
middle of the song, like the center of the song,
Mhm.
sounded. I got a very early Pink Floyd kind of vibe.
oh shit. Okay. Okay. I mean, I like Pink Floyd, and I guess
Like it could have been like straight off Animals or something like that.
right.
We're talking a bit of like a psychedelic feel.
The change.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
Kind of like
yeah,
up the skirt, whole fist.
Right. I'm assuming that's a compliment. I'll take it as a compliment.
Yeah, but like it's Ben on
It's-
wearing a skirt
it's a
too. It's
compliment.
not a
Just an
yeah.
observation too. Yeah, but
Observational
compliment,
comment.
Ben on's wearing
Yeah,
a skirt
yeah.
too because he's been into female panties and stuff. Like he actually went into skirt and it's like up the Ben on skirt, full of fist.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
you know
but
what?
Your fringe is immaculate.
do you know
by the
what-
way.
do you know
It's
what's going-
immaculate. It's past immaculate.
what's wrong with my fringe?
No, it looks really good.
I like it.
I'm not
straight.
mocking it. I said before, my arm's real pasty. Your fringe is looking great, and fucking Andrew's got a great shirt. I meant I mean, you can't deny that.
It's all
Right.
right.
What's your shirt there?
What the fuck?
What's it say?
Pasty.
It looks like an Operation Ivy shirt, but it's not.
Look at that, like compared to my tanned like beacon red head. Like what the fuck? Shirt is Repressed Records.
you clearly like always wear long sleeved shirts.
I do, yeah, but I still can't like kill that. Like look at that.
It's not that white, man.
It is white. It's okay. I don't have like a complex or anything. This actually feels really good for my wrist. In fact, I want to share this.
Oh, that's your bad one?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
just go with this naturally.
I don't want to do anything that's going to fuck your
You're not
wrist
going
up.
to. I'm doing it all. I'm in control.
What are you doing, man?
anybody-
What are you doing? Get off there!
Has anybody ever shook your hand
Stop grabbing my dick, man!
instead of like this?
Oh,
That's
Feels-
not a.
feels pretty good, doesn't
That's
it?
not a shake. That's
It
a
feels
twist.
pretty good.
I don't want to do it to your bad one. Give me a real one.
You know, you don't have to
That's
go
a
like,
shake.
You don't have to go like real like.
No, but
like,
that's a
like,
twist.
Like grandpa handshake on me, like.
No. But if you're going to shake someone's hand, you would never go.
No. And if you were going to do that, you do it, slow it down a little bit, like I did.
Even though that is still shaking a hand.
Doesn't it feel good on your wrist though?
It's funny, man.
It feels good. You're
That-
doing it a bit
that-
too fast though. Wait, slow it down. Look in my eyes.
Oh,
No,
gotta make
feel
eye
it.
contact.
Feel it, man. It's good. It's good for your wrist. Fucking hell.
Alright.
Anyway, t-shirt. Repressed Records.
repressed. Okay, cool.
Repressed Records. Yeah, they're a record
Right.
store in the city in Sydney.
Sweet.
Primarily, they're now just like almost solely a record store selling vinyls, but they used to it's probably birthed with vinyl still in there, but they had a lot of re-releases and a lot of secondhand stuff in there. They'd buy things and sell them. Great place. Yeah.
Cool.
You want to make
cool.
out with them? I thought you were trying to kiss me then.
Sounds like a good place to visit.
Look, man, it is, and I tell you what, like in terms of like where it was before, and good on Repressed.
Okay, I'll
like
pour it.
it's all vinyl, and they're making a killing off vinyl these days everywhere. But before you had a lot of books, a lot of more books than films, but you had music followed by books and also films. But you've also got like zines that are still in there now, like the zines.
I cheers for you.
Cool.
Yeah, but it's now like, you know, there's no books and movies, you know, but they'd always have like these little collections, but there'd always be cool shit in there. And I went in there looking at CDs, books and music, not necessarily in that order, but now it's all records. But I'll still go in there. They got cool
Sweet.
music all around. Like the people there, I don't know them personally, but I mean they definitely had their finger on the pulse when sourcing like music, like new music. So it was new. There was like sort of brand new stuff, and then you had the secondhand stuff. But they'd always have really good secondhand stuff. And I spoke to one of the people in there once, and they like asked him about like the books that they were getting in. They just had a lot of I'm a photographer myself and an artist and a visual artist, and I'd see these, you know, like art photography books and art books and things that I knew about, and I was like, wow, this is something that I know of. You know, it's kind of dated, but I've never seen it in press before, and yet you, as a secondhand place, you're accessing this and all this other cool stuff, you know. And they said that they usually buy.
And I'm also like into photography.
Yeah.
I won't call myself a professional photographer. I'd rather call myself a hobbyist photographer. But
I just call myself like a straight up like, you know, like photographer. But also it's more from an art perspective, you know, like and it's people get a bit like sort of, oh, what do you do? Like, would you do landscapes or portraits?
Same here.
I don't even do that, you know, like it's.
Well, I do landscape and architecture, but to me, the two are the one genre, because my photography is the same, you know. If it's architecture, if it's landscape, you know, because the most important part is the composition.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, and
it's only like further you know, I find composition paramount, but like what I've learned is that composition can be a lot stronger when you add like you know, effective lighting to what you're trying to do.
Hey,
Agreed,
dudes,
totally.
I'm going to have to just interject here. We're
Shut
gonna,
the fuck up. We're talking photography.
We're going to have to put the flash down, and we're going to eat with Timbo.
Oh, so, just Timbo.
Just Tim. Just
okay.
You, me, and Tim.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap this up very soon, but we still have your
2 songs.
No, 1 song. You
Winners and Losers and Dragonfly.
No, that Winners and Losers wasn't a selection. Dragonfly Fly was though.
Oh, I thought Winners and Losers was a selection of Hendrix.
No, he chose.
No.
Yeah, he chose best. But I have one choice.
So you're not allowed a choice.
I get a choice, I think, and I'm going to choose
Winners and Losers.
No, I'm going to choose The World's Against You.
Oh, I was looking at that. Yeah, I felt.
So, and that's when we're going to wrap it up. We're going to take 2 more songs. Okay. And I see Doug in the chat, Aerogamer. G'day, Doug. How you doing?
Yo, Doug.
Hey,
also, as we move along, there is a poll up
Who's
the top there.
Dalebold69 rooting kangaroos?
He loves the sex.
Is that the person you just said, Doug?
No, that's different. Dougski's in Melbourne, Victoria. Dale's in Flowrider.
Who's Aerogamer? Is that Doug?
Aerogamer is Doug on his son's account. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the poll is 7
Incognito.
votes. 71% versus 29%. Will kicks on kick.com be valued higher than 0.012 cents on lemons on DLive? Yes. And there you go. Doug says, hi, Marty. So,
hey, Doug. What's up, man? Coming right at the end, but yeah.
Let's hit up.
I just waved to the screen the way you're texting, but you're there.
Cheers, Dougski.
Man.
Dragonfly Fly. Not one of my. Well, it's a silly song. Let's take Dragonfly Fly, and then we're going to hit The World's Against You, and then we've got to get out of here.
You're having dinner with Timbo.
That's right. Here we go.
Have you ever seen a dragonfly fly? Have you ever looked up into the sky on a bright, sunny summer day? They swerve through the cloud like a drunken man. Seen a dragonfly fly? Have you ever looked up into the sky on a bright, sunny summer day? They swerve through the cloud like a drunken man. dragonfly fly? Have you ever seen the dragonfly fly? Have you ever seen the dragonfly fly? They swerve through the clouds like a drunken man.
Dimension. With delay.
Stop!
that's one. It's the recur.
Okay, we've lost your audio. So thumbs up like this if you can hear me.
Okay, that's better. Open up that, and then I know what we've got to do here. We got to go. Yeah, that's better.
Yo.
It's, audio. We got to change the output to.
He's doing the Pac-Man dance.
Where's the output? Desktop audio disabled. Can you not do that for a second? Monitoring device.
There's two viewers. They're both looking off screen. Damn it.
Change that. Gloria makes an appearance. I've got it. Just fix this back now. Audio metering.
It's like another thumbs up, but it's there. Yeah.
Metering device is element 46. This should bring us back. So we should be back to normal. That sucks that happened.
Hello?
H-Man, you got us there?
Out the park.
Hendrik? Can you he can't hear us.
Nothing. No audio.
Okay, I'll just
Nothing?
I'll eject him out.
Bring him back in.
H-Man,
You just got ejected.
I can't
Like the fighter pilot.
hold on a sec.
You've got 100 kilometers to crash in field.
Settings, audio. Oh, that should be still there.
The rub on the shoulder didn't really help when you were troubleshooting, did it?
Didn't.
No. Can you not do that?
Hendrik, can you hang on? Let me just bump him out. Remove guest. He'll get the idea. Join us again, H-Man. Join in again. He'll come back in on that.
Did it come in?
No, he'll I just bumped him out. When he comes back in, he should be good. But everything should be good now in the terms of audio and everything.
Breath smells like dog shit.
Yeah. So as soon as Hendrik joins us again, we're going to play one more track, and then we're going to split anyway. But it was kind of interesting timing that it happened right at the end of that song.
Yeah. Or maybe it happened before, and they lost it. They lost. Maybe stop.
You got it. You got us now, H-Man. It might have been at his end.
Okay, I still can't hear you.
Can you not hear us, H-Man?
Just did a check on YouTube, and I can't
maybe,
hear you
but
on
it did
YouTube,
flunk out
obviously
here
with
for a sec,
huge
you know?
delay.
Yeah, but
So yeah,
can you? I'll just say, can you hear us, H-Man?
Restream
If he
playing
can
up.
hear us,
Um,
I'll put in the chat. Can you hear us? Because I don't get why he can't hear us. He's not even looking at his chat. Look at the chat, H-Man.
I'm not even looking here anymore, too. I'm fucking.
okay.
Oh, maybe we should just get out of here then.
Yeah.
We'll do this another time. The stream
that
can hear us
sucks,
though,
doesn't
right?
it?
Let me just check that the stream can hear us. this another time. The stream can hear us though, right? Let me just check that the stream can hear us. Hendrik, are you talking?
Which chat?
Hendrik, talk.
Okay.
The stream can hear us though, right?
Okay.
Why can't we hear
The stream
H-Man?
can hear you.
Hendrik, you got to start talking, man. Do this with your mouth. Talk to us, Hendrik. Say some shit. I want to see your mouth moving. Okay, your mouth's moving and we're not hearing
say
it.
something.
Okay,
Okay,
good. So you can hear me. If you can hear me, put a thumbs up.
So can you hear me?
If you can hear
at
me,
all?
put a thumbs up.
So can you
If you can hear me, put a thumbs up.
Okay, I'm talking.
If you can hear me, put a thumbs up. Factoring
Yeah,
in
okay.
delay. If you can hear me, put a thumbs up. He can't hear me. He can't hear me.
Some
Well,
shit,
how
some
did
shit,
he know to do that then?
Some shit.
If he can hear
some
me,
shit.
he can't hear us. Okay, so how come he can't hear us? Thumbs down. Okay. Well, hang on. How did you know how to do that? Interesting. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know how to troubleshoot this shit. Let me just check my OBS audio settings again. I didn't do anything differently. Desktop audio. I'll just go. That's weird. Shit. Output audio. What the fuck, man? Monitoring device. Element 46. That's. I don't know, man. I guess this is the sign. I guess we should just wrap it. Wait a sec, Hendrik. I can't hear. Got it. Can you hear this video source? If I add a video source in, does he hear this? Because maybe he doesn't. Oh yeah, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. We cannot hear you. It could be at his end. I mean, more than likely, it's at his end.
We might have just finished
Okay,
the stream with this
Well,
business.
everything's back
I'm
to
just gonna
normal.
basically,
Hendrik, I'm going to say,
something
H-Man,
and see what happens
log
on
out
YouTube.
of. Whoops. Log out of
If I
restream.
use your bathroom,
Yeah, go for it, man. And back
do you want to know
in.
what I'm going to do in there? No, I'm not bothered.
I'm not, I
You know what? You stay there. I'll use the other one.
I assume you're going to piss. Yeah, log out and back in, H-Man. Just I want to see you go out, and I want to see you come back in fresh. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. Go on. I don't see you logging out, dude. Log out, man. I just heard myself on YouTube. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. One sec. So if you hear yourself on YouTube, the fuck? Why can't we hear you? That's weird. I'm just reloading. You log out. Yeah. You're probably right. Yeah, you're probably right. Where is my mind? Open up audio, live with 2. That should be it, dudes. That should be it. Settings, audio. Okay. I mean, everything seems to be on the switch. Let's see if H-Man comes back in and it works. It works. Otherwise, we'll just wrap it up here. I was going to play one more song, but it doesn't matter because there's nobody here anyway. We're going to do all this again at a full playthrough. But by the way, that's not fully. My screen is not exactly. That's better. H-Man, come back in whenever you can, whenever you want to. Oh, there he is. My bad, I spotted him. I hope we've got you there, H-Man. I think we've got you. Can you talk now? See, he doesn't hear me and he doesn't talk, so I don't know.
Done.
Talk, H-Man? I don't know. We
Still
don't
not
see him.
working.
Okay, in this case, Hendrik, let me see if you hear this.
Let's leave it.
Let me see if you hear this. Oh, that's not even there. Okay, doesn't matter if we can't hear you. Let's leave it. Yeah, okay, so... Okay, fair enough. Okay, so we'll just wrap it up. We'll just wrap it. It's not going to happen. Cool. Don't really know what's going on there. Cool. We'll do it another time. So bump out of H-Man, bump out of Restream, and what I want to say is, dude, thanks for being here.
Oh, shit, yeah. Sorry for being a rude cunt.
Get that
Yeah, it's all right. It's better. It's better that way. I hate phones.
fucking get him out of here.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what happened at the end there with the audio, but it doesn't really matter. We did what we wanted to do.
Is anyone even here? Are we talking to anyone?
We've still got 0 viewers on YouTube.
Aero Gamer is still in the house.
God bless YouTube.
Like what? Doug? Was it Doug?
I got 7 votes in terms of the kick. We'll kick.
You got to play your latest album, no?
No. We're going to do an actual album playthrough shortly. That was a little tease. I gave you a little tease of the album. You've got one in your car. Frisbee it, throw it,
No,
shit
I'm
on
not
it.
listening to it. I'm going to put it with the other ones.
Do whatever you do.
In the console.
H-Man, I know you can probably hear us now because you're watching the stream. I don't know what went on then. There was an issue at my end, but it should have come back like it's done in the past, but it didn't. So we're going to wrap it up here anyway. Thank you for swinging by. Thanks for chatting with us. Appreciate you.
Hells yeah. Yeah.
Want to say any farewells to H-Man?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, that's like we were talking about before. We'd met, I think, in that sort of menage a trois I was talking about before. With Suki.
Suki,
yeah. And really good to chat with you. As you came in, you actually really interrupted. We were talking about photography. We were like nerding out hardcore. And that's okay. Good to talk. And I reckon like when he came in, he was saying like, yeah, when I'm down next, but maybe when we're up next.
Yeah.
We were talking about going to Brisbane because of our friend Lee that lives and has moved up there, and now it's friendlies with Duncan.
Duncan,
Tattoo,
Hendrik, and my brother.
Yeah, and I'll
possibilities are endless, folks. Well, we're gonna get out. Oh shit, that's nice. Come here. Just trust me.
Sounds like someone's doing a shake.